show can be a little gay, but if you're not, that's okay. You can listen and have fun either way. Xena, Star Wars, Doctor Who, guests and music and reviews, Game of Thrones, Wynonna too. We promise there's something for you. She nerds out. We're girls that like nerdy things. Nerdy things.
Hello and welcome to the She Nerds Out podcast. I'm Kat.
I'm Wendy.
This is Tara.
Oh, and I'm Anne. I didn't know if I was a special guest or if I was just normal.
Perfect. On today's episode, we got a little nerd news. We're jumping into a mini mail sack. Guys, we're going to Purgatory.
We're not going to leave Purgatory for the next year. I don't think.
We're setting up some tents. And we're going to have our special Galentine's Day celebration. But first, yes, Anne, welcome. Thank you for joining us. You are a very special guest. Always very special to have you.
I saw that red carpet you rolled out.
That's part of Anne's contract.
It's a red flannel carpet.
Say at least 15 times how special she is.
Yep.
My writer.
Anne, you're joining us today because, again, you're our favorite gal pal. And, you know, can't have Galentine's Day without your favorite gal pals.
Oh, what did you get me?
Well, we'll get into that later.
Oh, okay.
Well, I think of something.
I don't want to spoil the surprise.
Wait, give her the buddy lob lob.
We got to do this, and it's going to stay at my house, but you can look at it whenever you want.
You can drink out of it.
Anne, do you wanna lead us in our next segment?
I do. So I heard, a couple episodes ago that Wendy, you wanted to be able to guess the age of people for once. So this was my assignment. It was to come on, pick some birthdays. Hopefully they're people I know and you know, since I've been accused rightfully of not knowing who anyone is. I know who some people are.
Okay.
I don't know who person number 2 is that I picked, but it's fine because I think you guys will.
I hope so.
No, number 3, I don't know. Okay, so first person, born February 15th. Tara, I think you're going to really love this one. Did I just say February 15th?
You did. Like 2 seconds
Back
ago.
that up.
Okay.
This person was born February 12th. Christina Ricci.
Oh.
The way you said that, Anne, it's like you have a Christina, like you weren't sure how to say her last name.
I might not.
You do know who she is, right?
Yeah. She's from Wednesday.
Oh, come.
She's
Right?
from
What?
Wednesday.
No, Anne.
No.
She is Wednesday. She's the original.
And the B movie, Yellow Jackets.
No.
Was she in that too?
She was in
God.
the B
Who
movie
she
with,
is.
with
I'm
Jerry
very
Seinfeld.
disappointed
She was
in you.
just on an episode of Jeff Lewis's new home renovation show. I know who she is.
Ooh.
Yeah, she's from Jeff Lewis's renovation show.
Yeah, his
Oh,
celebrity
boy.
home flipping show.
Oh,
Dark
boy.
hair. I know who she is.
Okay. I'm going to let
Do
y'all
you know
go
how
first.
old she is
'Cause
the
you
question.
probably
The
know.
question isn't, do I know
I think
her?
I know. And I'm going to
Okay.
tell you my reasoning, but I'm not going to give you any hints. So you guys go first.
Okay.
I'm going to say 45.
43.
I'm going to say she's turning 44
You cheated. How do you know?
because
obsessed
Anne,
with her.
Christina Ricci is one of my favorite actresses since I was 8 or 9 when she was originally, well, before that, because I don't know if she was even that older. I know she's 4 years older because literally I wrote her a fan letter when I was about 12 that she
Last
never
year?
returned, let's just say. And then again last year. As a follow-up, like, hey, I haven't heard from you.
I've given you a minute.
They get lost in the mail.
Yeah, because she was in some of my favorite childhood movies. She was, of course, Wednesday, the original Wednesday Addams in the Addams Family movies.
I mean, not the original Wednesday.
Okay,
She
but not
was the
okay.
Remake.
An
Original
iconic,
remake.
the
Okay.
original, most iconic. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. That's fair.
Thank you.
She was also in one of my favorite movies, Casper. And again, and Now and Then. She
Now
had
and
a
Then.
big,
Thank
she had a big
you.
year. And let's not forget the classic with Anna Chlumsky, Gold Diggers.
Oh yeah.
If you thought maybe you were gay, and you're around that age and you watch that movie, you're like, are they friends? Maybe when they grow up, they'll be more than friends. Or maybe I'm just wishful thinking of some of my friends that I have right now that don't know if they're gay, or I don't know. There are a lot of thoughts that movie stirred up.
She's in Mermaids with Cher.
Yeah, Mermaid,
And
yes.
Wynonna Ryder. Hello.
Yeah. And come on.
None of this is ringing a bell.
So
I mean,
I
the
know
Wednesday
she's
thing
40,
for sure.
turning 44 because she is 4 years. And it was I was going to say my reasoning is because I know she's 4 years older than me. However, her birthday's so close. I was like, ooh, was it 4 years after I turn or 4 year? It's because we're only a month apart, right? In our birthday. So yeah.
Okay.
45.
So
we were close at least.
We were.
Yeah,
You were. You were
We were
very
right
close.
around it. We were right around it.
I feel good about our,
Me too.
our guesses.
clearly Tara was right, and she brought receipts. So
All of the receipts.
all of the receipts. I jotted down a show I hadn't seen, so I'll watch that. I never saw the Gold Diggers one.
Yeah. It's not a great movie, but if you like young Anna Chlumsky
That is a
from
glowing
Veep,
review.
come on, from Veep. She's amazing in Veep.
That's
yeah.
right.
Okay. This next person has chills a multiplying.
Oh.
Born February 13th. We know her as Rizzo in Greece.
I thought you were going to say John Travolta.
Channing.
Yeah.
She is also First Lady Abby Bartley in
Nice.
West Wing.
Nice.
How old do you think she is?
Are you going to say her name or?
Her real name?
Oh, did I? I forgot that part. Stalker
Stalker
Channing. I did
Channing,
say
okay.
her. I do believe I said it.
I don't think you did.
Oh, this is tough.
You said Rizzo.
By the way, my favorite Stockard Channing, other than Grease, is 6 Degrees of Separation with, I think that was the name of it, with Will Smith.
Oh,
With
cool.
Kevin Bacon?
She had a great,
no.
she had a great little monologue in that.
Cool.
Uh,
Stalker Channing.
I'm going to say, I don't think I'm right, but 76.
Ooh, that feels right to me too.
Yeah.
Can we second to guess? Is that allowed? We
Yeah.
have to have.
You
I'm
can,
gonna
you can steal a guess.
I'm gonna second Wendy's guess.
I'm going to say 79.
You're all wrong. She's turning 80 this year.
Wow.
I knew she was
80.
older because I remember reading an article how much
Wow.
older she was than her character in Greece.
That was
Got it.
my next question. How old do you think she was in Greece?
She was, I know she was
40.
older,
Yeah.
but she was like 30, right? Or something?
40, 45.
She was 33. She was the oldest principal
Wow.
cast member. How old do you think
Yeah.
Olivia Newton-John was?
21.
19.
No. She was older too, like 28, right?
Really?
Oh, really?
I don't know.
29.
Yeah,
Oh,
I knew she
wow.
was older too. They were like
But
a
it's
bunch
so
of adults
funny.
playing those
Yeah.
high school kids.
Yeah,
for
playing
sure.
hah schoolers.
How old was John Travolta?
I don't
you have
know.
that in front of
I
you?
think he
Oh,
was
okay.
younger. I think he might have been younger.
He has such an older look, I guess.
It's a fun movie.
Yeah, it just said that
the cheekbones and everything.
Stockard was the
Yeah.
oldest. Okay.
Oh,
So this
He was
next
23, by
person-
the way.
Oh,
Whoa.
he was a kid.
Yeah.
Wow.
He was fresh out of Welcome Back, Kotta, right?
Yeah.
And
Mr. Kata.
whatchamacallit? Saturday Night Fever.
I might have to go to my Google pronunciations for this next person. But I think you're going to know who they are. And then you're going to yell at me because I don't really know who they are.
Can't wait.
It's... No, pause. Let me go to my Google pronunciation.
that bad? You're that
It's
worried?
so bad.
I
don't want to get
am so
Denai
excited.
Denai Guerrera.
Wait,
Denai
who?
Guerrera.
Oh, from...
Do you mean to say Demi Moore?
No.
Denai Guerrera
Who's
is
that?
from Zimbabwe.
Okay.
Was in The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Starred in Marvel's Black Panther.
Black Panther, yeah.
Oh, is she Michonne? Michonne
Maybe.
in
Yeah.
She's
Walking
also she's a general in Black Panther.
Yeah. She's one of the, like, the troops.
Oh.
One of the
Yes,
main
yes.
women in the troops. Yeah.
Mhm. She was
Okay.
also in Avengers.
Yeah. In
Never
game.
knew her name,
Yep.
and now I'm really embarrassed.
Okay.
Hmm Okay,
Yeah,
well, I
she's-
don't feel so bad then.
Mich-
No, she was
Michonne.
great in
Black Panther and Avengers.
She's great in all
God.
that. She was a standout in Walking Dead. It was like, who is this person? She's badass.
Not to repeat myself, but I'm going to go 45. And I didn't repeat myself. I aged up one.
That's a good guess.
I'm going
40.
30. I'm done 39.
Wow. I'm going 47.
How much?
Jesus.
47.
46.
Oh, right around it.
Holy shit.
Man.
Wendy would have won
No,
if we're saying
I had a
without
feeling
going
she was
over.
one of those people that looks that's older but looks great.
Yeah.
No.
Wow.
Same. I didn't think she actually looked. I just
No, I didn't
kind
think
of
she looked
thinking
good either.
about all her roles and
Yeah, she's been around a while, I think.
Wrong.
I mean, Walking Dead, she was on a billion years, right?
Yeah, a billion.
So even when she started out, when she was like,
she was on season 1 through
Something.
a billion. Yeah.
wow.
All right, this
Okay.
February 15th birthday,
Okay.
Oh,
Alex-
another one. Yay.
Alex Borstein.
Oh.
Yeah, she's fun.
She's fun. And fun fact, she was originally cast as Suki in Gilmore Girls, but
I
she
could see.
had
Okay.
another
I could see that.
conflict and couldn't do it. But
Yeah.
we know
bet
her
she was-
mostly, I think, from The Marvelous Miss Maisel.
Indeed. She's fun.
Which is
61.
hilarious.
59.
55.
She will be 53 this year.
Ooh,
Oh.
sorry, Alex.
Point
Wow.
goes to Kat.
Thank you. I'll take it.
All right, February 16th.
Are we doing
have
all
a list?
How
Well,
about
you
your-
told me to do a whole week's worth.
Oh, so you do it for every day?
You not
They're good
listen
ones.
to the segment.
February 16th, we have Elizabeth Olsen, born in Sherman Oaks,
Oh.
California.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
The
Hometown
greatness of
girl.
Wanda Maximoff.
Hometown
Mhm.
girl.
How old do you think she is this year?
Dang it.
37?
You have to go fast because I have one more
38.
that I have
38.
to do. Would you say,
36.
Kat? 37?
37.
I said 36.
35.
Oh, I almost said 35. Dang it.
Nice.
And last but not least, Ed Sheeran, born February
Mm.
17th.
Anne's favorite.
My fave.
I got a plan. Oh, wait, that's
34.
a different song.
Wow. Ed Sheeran. 37.
36.
33.
Oh, that was going to be my next. I couldn't
He was
remember if he
born
was.
in the year I graduated from high school in 1991.
I couldn't remember if he was the same as Taylor or younger, but yeah,
Just a
little
baby.
younger.
He's a
Uh,
baby.
Before we're done with birthdays, we need to shout out one more very special friend of Snop who's turning a certain age on the 15th of February. That is our own Renee O'Connor.
Yay.
Anybody know how old she is? I know. I mean, I just looked, but I already knew because I know her year.
Ooh,
Ooh.
53.
If it's any hint, she's younger than Lucy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Obviously.
remember how old Lucy is. How old is
Oh,
Lucy?
come on. Come on.
She'll be 56 this year. Lucy will.
50. What did you say, Tara?
53.
53.
I say 52.
She'll be turning 53. And my little friends in Texas, we always had the 68 babies and the 71 babies.
Got
And the Lucy group was the 68 babies, and the Renee group was 71 babies. So
There you go.
I always remember her year. But
She
happy
was
birthday,
not
Renee.
on the list I looked at, or I would have picked her for sure.
That's cool. She gets her own special shout out.
Exactly.
Yeah. Now, can we shout out our outfits today, please? How well
let's do it.
coordinated we are.
Let's
We
do
look
it.
amazing.
Look at that.
We really do.
We have a
Brought it.
specially procured. What is it? It's procured, right? I'm Texas. I can't. I say a lot. I
Curated?
curate.
Procured?
I mean,
And
yeah,
procured. We had to procure it.
We grabbed,
Yeah.
we put
Yeah, we did.
them on.
Curated. But it is cured. I say library still. And strawberry.
And it's adorable.
What's wrong with strawberry?
Yeah.
Kat,
More of a
Kat,
furry.
what shirt you got
Furry,
on under
furry.
there, Kat?
Oh, well, this is my Forever Cowboy. What do you got,
Funny
Ann?
that you're wearing that because
Forever.
forever
Forever
Nice.
Oh.
podcaster.
inspired by a forever cowboy
So good.
shirt.
Wow.
Shout out to
Yeah, we
Heidi
all-
Hansen.
Have a very, a slightly varied flannel collection on of various reds.
Not planned.
Yeah, not planned at
Well-
all, literally.
Mine was
And
planned after I saw the three of you.
I have a little pink under. You have a little pink on there.
Yes, it's a cat Valentine shirt. It says, "At least my cat loves me."
It's so
Aw.
cute. It's a cute cat.
But the flannel, I mean, the color palette here is looking great.
I'm
You know,
It's very
loving it.
we all look
Valentine-y.
really great in these
Feeling-
colors. So
Feeling good.
no.
Feeling good. Just, Valentine's
Well
Day, gotta
done.
show up.
Mhm.
Yeah, well done.
Wearing
us.
my sexiest plaid today.
It is damn sexy. That is a sexy plaid.
See this? I'm showing a little,
All plaid
Yeah.
is sexy.
Yeah.
Cleavage.
I've noticed.
little low. I got my low cut,
That shirt is so
plain
like
gay tee. You
it
know,
kind
like
of blends in with your skin
is.
tone,
It's
so
like
it
a
looks
nude.
pretty risque.
It does.
Like you just showed up.
good. That's what I wanted. I don't even have a shirt on under here.
No, so
I
casual.
hope I don't stand up.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Can you imagine? What if you just did that
Oh,
one time? That would be
Oh my
hilarious.
god!
That would be like,
Now I kind of just want to just to see reactions.
Tara, are you
Like
okay?
holy shit!
Well, you've seen that viral video, right, of the lady crawling through the window?
No.
No.
Oh my God.
are
It's
you
like, I
talking
think
about?
it's like English. And these two women are trying to they're locked out of the house and they're trying to get in.
yes.
And then one tries to get in this high window and she finally gets in only to flip headfirst down and slide down the window, but her top goes down.
Oh,
And so
no.
it's just her boobs smushed
I'm looking it up right
against the
now.
glass. And she's absolutely stuck, frozen in time.
It's so good.
Oh wow. Oh no.
Yeah.
Is it like a Ring video or something?
I think it's another friend is like laughing, like,
The
how are they
best
going
part,
to
her
get in the
friend is
house?
losing it.
Oh,
Of
her
course.
friend is
Well,
on the
apparently-
outside as well.
That's
They're
what
on,
friends are for.
Some morning show talking about it.
Oh god.
Wow, that's pretty good. You gotta look that up.
Boobs are
Good
forever
stuff.
just frozen in time.
Iconic.
One day she'll
Celebrity-
look back and laugh even harder. Oh
Yeah.
no.
And thank you so much for those celebrity birthdays.
Sorry, I didn't
Appreciate
know I
it.
was supposed to stop.
Wendy, you're very good at this. You are. I feel like you are.
I
if
feel
you
like
weren't-
I've done enough birthday
Yeah.
research. So I'm watching the lady and her boobs. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I have well, except I totally missed on what's her name, the one from the show. What's her name? The one who was 50, and I said 61. Alex
Oh, the-
Hi,
Bornstein.
Guerrero.
Oh,
Yeah.
Alex Morrissey. Yeah, yeah.
No, I
They,
got-
you
I
know,
got Guerrero.
it doesn't help that she's in a show that what's set in the 40s, 60s,
Yeah.
what?
40s. The fuck?
the
Have you
1910s.
seen the show? You probably
I have.
Have you? Oh, okay.
But
During World
she's
War
always
II.
dressed as like a, kind of almost like a paper boy or of some kind. Well, just as a little. You
I
know
feel
what
like
I mean?
Look
With
at
the
that,
cap.
look at
The
that.
That's
it's
how-
cute. It's
that's
a look
how-
I
We're talking
totally
about
would have gone
Alex.
for.
That's
you
how
know?
I would have dressed if I was alive in the 60s at that age.
Yes,
I would have been like,
exactly.
yeah, I'm wearing a leather jacket and jeans. Go fuck yourself. Like, tell me not to. And she smokes too, which is also really fun. It's fun on a TV show, not in real life.
Smoking of a mess.
We do not support
Smoking is
smoking.
So
awesome.
much fun.
Today's podcast brought to you by Lucky Strike.
That's fun. Lung cancer.
Yeah.
Doobie.
Black riot.
5 out of 4
JK.
doctors recommend.
Doobie does not endorse smoking.
No, we would never. Tubi's too good for that.
Gonna lose your Tubi sponsorship.
We're gonna move on. It was the Grammys last weekend, and we recorded. It doesn't matter. Well, we didn't talk about it, and we got to talk about it because the Grammys was kind of iconic this year. And the night it was on, I was at a friend's for dinner, but I'm getting like the snop thread was blowing up with like, oh, Fantasia, oh, Billy Joel, like, oh, this is gonna be a good show when I get home to watch it. But it was some pretty iconic performances came out of that night, and we want to talk about them.
I don't know that I've ever watched a Grammys that I loved so much. I don't remember if I
Same
did
here.
because I was like, this is an amazing night of television.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was really well done. So many good performances. Oh my god.
No men won the televised portion of the Grammys, which
Is that
was
true?
pretty awesome. Yeah,
Wow.
Really?
That's
Yeah.
great.
Whoa.
That is
I'm almost
amazing.
positive there might be an and fact, but
In
the
fact.
way
You
I
sold
recall it,
us.
Yeah, I
men
mean,
did win Grammys, but I don't think anywhere on the televised portion.
Like, yeah, because like best song, best album, best.
John Williams won a Grammy.
Okay, but not on the televised portion.
No, not on the televised.
Wow. I mean, so yeah, I mean, I think probably the biggest iconic performance at this point is the Tracy Chapman and what's his name? I don't know.
Luke Combs.
That guy. And like they call it the Grammy effect. Like that song went to number, We Got a Fast Car, You Got a Fast Car. Number one the next day on iTunes, and like her album blew up, like incredible. People, it's funny how you forget how good something is, and it just takes someone to remind you. It's like, oh yeah, no, this is an incredible song.
I went back again, Grammy effect. Went back and listened because I have the album already on Spotify and actually downloaded to my phone for forever. And I went back because I thought, as much as I love Fast Car, that's not my favorite song on that album. It's such a great album. There's so many. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Talking about revolution. Baby, Can I Hold You Tonight? There's so many great ones on there. But yeah, there was no other way as a fan of country music and watching. So before the performance, they showed a little vignette of sorts of Luke, a package of Luke Combs, a 30-something white heterosexual male who redid this song. And it showed various clips of his country shows, of course, fully packed with mostly
Good
white,
old boys. Yeah.
good old boys singing their hearts out to Fast Car.
That's amazing. I love that.
And it was kind of like, ugh, he was already mentioning Tracy and his inspiration, and so he was already giving it all to Tracy, right?
Right.
But just the clips they were running, and it was like, oh, do they this is so not this song. It's hard to watch.
I mean, do you
because if those people, not to pitch control, I am a country music fan, but many of those people yelling out those lyrics, do they even realize they're singing this song that a Black lesbian woman wrote?
Yeah, probably not.
And a lot of them probably not. Or
why it's funny.
Can you imagine what a lot of them might be saying about, but so it was just a little it was a little cringy.
I get it. But also, for every person, every fan of his who buys or downloads that song, Tracy gets some scratch. So
it's great.
I'm happy
it
for
is.
that.
I'm happy. I was just like,
it is.
So
weird.
when Tracy was there and came out, it was just like, oh yeah, this is the only way he could have done it. I felt like it.
What I think is really interesting too, though, is that in that story they said how it was his dad's, one of his dad's favorite songs, and his dad would play it all the time. So I was thinking back to I'm inferring a bit about Luke Combs, his upbringing. I'm guessing that maybe is he born in the South? I don't know. I just assume.
I don't know that much about him.
I don't know.
They're all born in the South.
But I was thinking that's kind of progressive in and of itself for his father to have had that song as one of his favorite songs and to play it all the time. And that left an impression on Luke, who then was, open-minded enough to be like, I don't care if I'm this white country boy singing the song. He had to have known who sang the song the whole time.
Yeah, right. Absolutely.
So he's like, I don't care. I'm going to sing this song by this Black lesbian.
Yeah. I thought it was such an amazing choice because I completely agree. Not inferring that Luke has the same mindset of a lot of those fans might, but just seeing the crowds and just thinking, oh, there's a percentage in there that either has no idea or so it's just it's upsetting in a way, but it was just so like you said, Tracy's getting paid and so vindicating to a little bit of appropriation, a little bit maybe cultural. I don't know. I don't know, but obviously Tracy approved of him, singing that song in general and giving those rights. I assume she had some say in that.
Absolutely, she can say no to anyone.
And I'm sure maybe they had some sort of conversation before, that recording took place. I'm not the Grammys, but before giving those rights or letting him borrow those,
I would imagine.
So yeah,
so, yeah.
I assume so. So yeah, it's not anything on Luke. It's just knowing. I mean, I'm just thinking of other country artists who are like I think of Jason Aldean and his wife. I don't know if you know who that is. Total transphobic, homophobic,
Oh, cool.
outwardly spoken. And he used to be one of my favorite artists before he started
Yeah.
opening his mouth outside of singing.
Yeah.
And there's another one. He's a huge. I can't remember his name right now, but he is like number one, and he, you know, said some very racist remarks that he since apologized for, and done various things to make up for that. But it's like what's said is said, or showing your true colors when no one's listening. You think no one's listening.
Yep.
Now Jason Aldean and his wife don't care who's listening, really, but they've kind of built. He's increased his fan base in some regards on that, so it's and some of those fans going to Luke's concerts are also going to his and have some of those same mindsets. So I'm glad that Luke really brought Tracy, like that, brought it back to the spotlight in general, that song. And he seemed to genuinely love Tracy and have
Yeah,
some
he was
respect
like a
for her.
fanboy up there,
huge.
just like the
Exactly
eye
what it was.
contact and the
Right.
give and the take, and like those 4 chords started, and it's just like they're so recognizable. And I'm watching from home. Obviously, I wasn't there. I would have been telling everybody about it, but goosebumps and like tears in my eyes,
Yeah,
and just
same.
Yeah.
seeing how radiant she looked, her dimples popping.
Oh yeah,
It's
she
She
looks
just-
great.
Incredible.
She looked incredible, and I don't want to I don't want to make it about her beauty because her song is the most beautiful thing about her, but it's just like everything about it was just, if I can't imagine
perfect.
what it would feel like to actually be there. I
Mhm.
mean, the
Yeah.
whole crowd was going crazy. Taylor
Right,
Swift
when
was
they
up there,
saw-
just
So
like
good.
jamming.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
it's
crowd's reaction
amazing.
was great, and it really, it really was just the right amount of give and take, and the balance between his voice and Tracy's voice, because they sing it in quite different styles.
Sure.
Tracy's a little more reserved, but still a very strong voice. So I really like the way they kind of split that up. It's really nice.
Yeah, he really it felt like he wanted to give her the spotlight, and it was
Yeah.
like, okay, I'm gonna sing the song, but I want Tracy there, and it was like, you're right, he was like a fanboy, nerding out. I loved it. It was really cool, and it's such a like heartbreaking song.
Yes, yeah.
Forgot, just like, oh, you're not gonna make it. You're not gonna.
Yeah.
You guys
It's
aren't gonna
the-
make it.
It's not about driving your cool fast car. Let's
It's
just say that.
not.
That's why a lot of
Yeah.
the way, you see people singing it and not really getting the message.
it's
that
I
a
it's
didn't
love
get
about.
the
song.
message
It's
when
not
I
a
sang
love
it
song.
in my
Struggles.
youth.
Yeah, of people that it's hard, very hard for people to relate, and or
Yeah.
to really grasp what that song is really about. So,
Yeah.
but I'm
Oh.
really glad it had its moments again and again. So.
Yeah.
And
it
the
was a highlight.
resurgence, like to get her, back to number one.
Hell yeah.
And just thinking of all these other people who now know who Tracy Chapman is, who didn't know who she was before.
Yeah, it's not a Luke Combs song.
It's
Yeah.
not.
No.
But and it's also so cool to have like when the last season of Stranger Things that Kate Bush song became number one again, because people are like, oh wow, what is this song? The song's really good. Or you forget that a song is so good, and it takes like one pop culture moment to really kick something in the ass and remind people like there's such good stuff out there that you just don't, either you haven't been exposed to it or you don't remember or you've moved on to something else. It's like that kind of moment is like, yeah, this is a turning point, hopefully, for Tracy's next phase in her career. Like that would be great if she got a bunch of new fans, and because she's not really doing. I mean, I don't think she's producing music anymore, or
I don't know, or she's maybe
releasing.
writing or behind.
She leads a very quiet life.
She does. She's always been like, leave my personal stuff alone, but yeah, I'm sure she's doing things. We just I haven't really seen her in a while.
59 years old.
Damn.
Not that that's
Wow.
old, but like
Well,
it's looked like she didn't age at all.
she looks
Just
beautiful.
timeless.
But she has aged, but she looks beautiful. You know what I mean?
She
Like
was
her hair's
like
a little
radiance,
grayer.
like just
She has,
yeah.
She has some wrinkles, but she's earned those fucking wrinkles. You know what I mean? Like she just looks fantastic. She looks amazing.
Well, one more note. As an elder, and I remember distinctively loving Fast Car, an album, and of course it was a different time. I don't even remember knowing anything like, oh, she's a black lesbian singing this song. It was like just a cool album and a cool song, and maybe stuff like that was out there. But I just remember it was one of those songs you just loved. You didn't think that much, and I don't. Of course, I didn't even. I didn't. I just liked the song. I probably wasn't thinking about what it means in the lyrics, but I can see how someone you grow up with a song that you love. You're not thinking about, I don't know, it's a lesbian. I don't know if I want to like this song or this person. But as a musician, I feel like there's so much more regardless. And obviously he's fine with who she is. But it's like I have a feeling he just loves and respects her as a songwriter and a performer. And like whoever else you are, I love your music and your writing and this and that. And it was cool. Like I think he just looked at, and again had a dad that just loved the song and he loved it enough to do it, but that's not to say his audience appreciates her, but I feel like he obviously gives her all the respect and accolades he can, but yeah, it was I think to the audience it was cool. Like they didn't announce her, right? I flipped away during his video and flipped back when I saw her trending on Twitter and saw most of the thing, but I've seen videos where she starts playing and the audience is like, "Oh my God, that's Tracy Chapman!" And then she starts smiling and by the way, shout out to someone I used to work with, Ruthie Foster. I don't know if you've heard of her. She's won Grammys for blues performances. She's like a blues singer, but she looks a lot like Tracy Chapman. And she said she used to go to events like the Grammys, and people would be like, "Tracy Chapman, Tracy Chapman," and she's like, "Yeah, hi, all good." So she just finally, instead of saying, "I'm not Tracy Chapman," she'd be like, "Hey, how you doing?" Yeah, she has a similar look and vibe to Tracy Chapman. Nice. So that's every time I hear Tracy Chapman, I think of Ruthie Foster. Who's an established artist in her own right. So, there you go.
Yeah, but Luke, really, I mean, he did take a risk. I mean, like you said, he's a musician and can really appreciate that, but as a country artist specifically, where I don't believe for a second that Jason Aldean would be like, yeah, I'm going to sing a Tracy. No. But I mean, not. So it was a risk in a certain way, a little bit, no matter how much you love the song, if you're going to do it and you just know you're going to do it.
And it sounded like this was something he didn't do because he thought it was going to be a hit. He just wanted to do it for his own self and for his dad. The song. By the way, he's from Asheville, North Carolina.
North Carolina.
So he's a Southern boy. So
trucks.
And it worked out.
Trucks.
You know what?
What do you got against trucks, Ann?
I said that tracks.
Oh, that tracks. I thought you were just like, trucks.
And what's cool, this moment would not be what it was unless he had done this with Tracy and brought her in and had that nice moment. It would have been like, okay, he sang that song. That was cool. But now it's a huge thing. People are like, it's healing in America. People are weeping.
I wish that was all it took.
Yeah.
I have no doubt if I had watched that and Tracy didn't pop it, wasn't there, I would have been continuing to cringe the whole thing. Not just like, okay, I would have been like, if people were cheering, I would have been like, this is where's Tracy Chapman? This is like,
it's not right.
You're getting a Grammy for Tracy Chapman.
It also meant she might not have wanted to do it.
Like, I don't know.
I'm glad she wanted to be there. And wanted to be a part of it.
For sure.
Was that song nominated for something or his album?
I think his recording of it, because she won her first Grammy as a songwriter this year for that.
Because of that song.
Wow.
Although she won like Best New Artist back when it came out. Yeah, I think so.
She's never won a Grammy before.
No, I think she won, but maybe for songwriting. Or maybe it's the first black female songwriter country song.
I think that's what it was.
Maybe that's what it was.
I think that's what it was.
No, she's won. I think she got Rock Song in 97, New Artist in 89.
Yeah,
what Rock Song in 97?
Yeah, this one was for first African American for country, I think.
Wow. Oh, wow.
11. She's won 11 Grammys.
Whoa.
Yeah, so she's doing okay.
So
but this is the first country music female.
Which rock song was it, though?
I don't know. Now I'm looking. Hang on.
Best female rock performance.
Why am I? It's like it's having her name come up. Maybe not, but I can't. It's not.
I feel like it's an obvious song that I'm totally gonna be embarrassed today. Anyway,
yeah, why is
we can
it?
come
why
back
is
to that.
I'm having the same issue with you, Wendy. It's like it
Yeah.
showed her, and then I clicked on it, and then it's not. Oh, you know why I'm going? It's everything's fine, guys. Anyway, we'll
I
look
don't.
at
Yeah,
that
it's
later.
And
weird.
we
Maybe
could make a
Google's
whole
just
podcast
confused.
about
Oh,
Tracy
give me
Chapman.
one reason.
Oh,
maybe.
right.
No?
Of course.
That totally has to be it. Give me one reason.
Great
Yes.
song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Another great song.
Okay, so she's done stuff. She's all right. She's all right.
You know,
Yeah.
speaking
Ooh, that's
of
so good.
first
Yeah.
time Grammy winners, guys, I didn't know it until I saw it. I'm completely obsessed with Miley Cyrus.
She was a
You didn't know?
force.
I have watched that performance so many times. I can't
Really?
stop. I could just have it on all day, and I'll never get tired of it. I think I'm obsessed with Miley Cyrus.
But did you like the song before that?
I did, but I wasn't like,
Like
okay.
poppy stuff's
Like,
not your
that's
thing.
that's a cool song. Everybody seems like it. Good for you, Miley.
Yeah,
I've
it's
never
more of
been
like a vibe song to me.
It's
It's
a
not a song
total
I'd be
vibe.
like, oh, I gotta listen to that one. Or it's like it's just kind of always on and
Yeah,
around.
it's a
you
total
know?
vibe.
Yeah,
but like
kind of like
to see her perform it.
her hair.
My
fuck,
God.
like looked fucking amazing. It was just like
She's just up there
flowing.
doing some kind
like-
of half-assed, moves, like a lot
Awkward
of this.
moves.
It was
know?
awkward.
Just like so comfortable in front of
Yeah.
the,
Enjoy
the
it,
audience.
and then when she like turned her back, she walked away from camera, and then she comes walking back.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, I just want her to walk towards me. That's all I
And then
want.
yeah.
Then she didn't do a mic drop. She did a mic like shove. She's like knocked the whole thing down.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
she's like, don't
You
act like you
will
don't know
love
this
me.
song. Yeah.
I love her. And then everybody, like, they cut to everybody in the audience, and like, Taylor Swift knows the lyrics, and Oprah's jam. Like everybody
Meryl
knows.
Streep was dancing
Meryl
to it.
Streep, everybody knows
Meryl
this
was there for
song.
some reason.
Believe
Yeah.
me, Meryl was. She was
Who
nominated
knows?
for like a spoken word thing or something.
Like an audiobook. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, she was, and
Was that televised though? She showed up.
don't care. She was there
I
with her, what's his name,
am
Ronson. She was a presenter.
Obsessed.
Yeah, Mark
You know.
Ronson.
Mhm.
It's just such a like fuck you anthem too, though, right?
And she
like
really sold that
need-
part.
oh.
Yeah.
I don't buy my own fucking flowers, all right? Don't like whatever.
I don't need you. Liam.
Yeah.
First, loved that song, I think, when Diane Keaton posted herself dancing to it. And Miley's like, oh my God, Diane Keaton's dancing to my song on her Instagram. And then it became like a love fest between Diane Keaton and Miley Cyrus.
Aw, that's cute.
Yeah, it was cute.
And also, like, obviously, one of the things I've always liked about Miley is that Dolly Parton is her godmother,
Oh, yeah,
and
so
like
cool.
there's like this mutual love and admiration between the two of them. So it's like, okay, that if Dolly loves this woman and this woman is like completely reverent to Dolly, like, yeah, she's pretty great. Guys, did you know that Miley Cyrus is really good?
Yeah. She is good. She can
I'm
fucking
always
sing.
I'm always so late.
She can
to
sing.
these
Like,
things.
but
Yeah,
have you
Wrecking
heard
Ball?
like
I
this
love
song?
Wrecking Ball.
Yeah, like the flower song is great. It's definitely like a bop, right? But it doesn't
is a
really
bop.
show off her vocal range. She was kind of like pushing a little bit, like trying to do some stuff with it in the performance. But
Got it.
she's got other songs where I'm like, damn, like,
Yeah.
you can sing. Like I know that, but she's Hannah Montana. They give her some stuff, but like when she went into her own, I was like, wow, you could really
I'm
sing.
shocked
dude.
it was her
Like,
first Grammy.
She has an
quite
interesting
honestly.
voice,
Low,
too,
raspy voice.
Yeah, yeah.
Party
Ah.
in the USA is awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which,
It is. That is a bop still.
That's
Is-
awesome.
Yeah.
I got that on my playlist.
Moving
my
my
head
hips
like,
like, yeah.
Obsessed.
I love
Yeah.
the Pitch Perfect version of that
I'm
one.
glad you're a Miley fan now, Kat.
I'm
Yeah,
in.
that's
I'm
great.
all in, guys.
She's like, I just won my first fucking Grammy.
Whatever,
That
Miley.
was so good. I was like, yeah.
She was having a party, and then she won
Party
again.
one, man.
did.
Yeah.
She was
It's
like, I don't
I
know.
may have forgot
I
underwear.
might- yeah. Forgot
Her
underwear.
hair was so great.
Oh
I
my
just love it.
God. Her hair.
She looked like a
her
Charlie's
tattoos.
Angel with that
Yeah.
hair.
It was like a float, like she was in
into
front of
it.
a fan and was blowing
Yeah.
it back, but then it was like sprayed that way, and it was awesome.
By the way,
Only she could pull that off.
did you
I'm
hear
into
about
it.
Moment.
Mariah Carey and the fact that she presented her that first Grammy?
Yeah.
She was barely able to get there. She was stuck in traffic, and they literally had to send a golf cart to come get her and drive her out of the traffic and get her to the Grammys
'Cause of the rain.
Glory. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
So there was like a
During
golf
that.
cart. Somebody sent someone in a golf cart to go get
Well, she
Mariah
said
Carey.
I almost missed it, but I
Yeah.
didn't realize like she
That's why they had to
legitimately
go
was
get
that
her.
close.
Wow.
That PA has a story for the rest of
My
their lives
God.
now.
But
Can you
also,
You think they
imagine?
sent
what
a PA
kind of
I
to
do.
get Mariah Carey?
100%.
You think they
what
trusted
kind
that
of
to
power
Yes.
is that to be like, listen, I am stuck
Yeah.
over at this intersection.
Send
Come get me.
send Batman to come
You
and
better
get me.
send a helicopter
Send
or
an
a golf
umbrella.
cart.
I
We
need
get
an
you a golf
umbrella.
cart
Great.
and a fucking umbrella because of my hair.
And then, like, can you imagine? Like, is there video of this? Somebody had to be
Right.
in the like
Right, that's what I wanna
lane next to them.
Like,
See
who
the
the
door
fuck?
open. She gets out of the car, gets into a
Yeah. Where is
Segway.
that video? You're so right.
Yeah, there must be something. Maybe on TikTok.
Wow. Apparently, it was like 15 minutes till the show started. So we literally drove a golf cart the wrong way up the freeway and brought her back.
Oh
so she
my
was on
God.
time.
Where is this
Hey,
footage?
listen.
There are cameras
Yeah.
everywhere in this
On
town.
the freeway? I thought it
Any-
was just like
running
down
over- No,
Hollywood
she was on the
Boulevard,
freeway.
wherever
But
they don't
Is that
Staples
even
Center, right?
legal?
So it's
Any means necessary, okay? This is for television.
Laws
is
were
important.
broken.
lost me nothing in Los Angeles.
No, not when
For
it comes to the
television.
Grammys. Come on.
Yeah,
it wasn't
probably-
flooded. It wasn't a kayak. Like I need
Right.
a kayak.
Wait,
on
how
the
soaked
101.
did the golf cart? This is on the freeway. Did it have like the plastic sides
I would
or
hope
something?
so.
Like
Well, they
the
mentioned
water
they had
does,
people
yeah.
running
splashing
around
up
with
on Mariah.
umbrellas,
It
like to
probably
get her
did.
in so she wouldn't get wet. Because it sounds like
Aw.
she just came
Well-
in and almost immediately went on stage.
Maybe they like shrouded her. They put like a huge tarp over her and like wrapped her up so no one could see her. Then they're on the
Look like a
freeway.
Probably.
ghost.
Well, you know what's cool too? Like, I mean, you just look at the,
Amazing.
you know, they're presenting, they're sitting in the crowd, they're doing the red carpet, they're performing. It's like people at the Grammys. It feels like they change clothes all the time. Like some of those people, I swear, had like 3 or 4 different outfits. You know, what's his name hosting keeps changing clothes. They're like, I got my red carpet dress, and I'm gonna sit there. I'm gonna change for the performance, and I'm gonna put something else on. You know,
Billie
Yeah.
Eilish had to change. She was like dressed
Mhm.
totally like Barbie, like the old school Barbie.
Yeah.
yeah, she
That was cool. That's
That was
an
a
amazing
great-
song.
really
By the
good
way, that
performance.
was one of my highlights. I have late to the party, but I've recently fallen in love with that song, and I'm so glad she's winning, and I hope she wins the Oscar
Yes.
for that. I
It's a
love that
beautiful-
song so
Beautiful
much.
song.
Yeah, it is,
Yeah.
and she does it so well. Like you just
Yeah.
watching that, you I was almost mesmerized.
So
I
well
was like,
written. Yeah.
I didn't have the feelings when it first started. Then like it keeps so quiet in there,
Well, and then
and
there's,
she's
like,
really
right
like
up-
leaning into it.
Yeah,
You're so
they were just
close, and you're like,
Right up
what
in
was I
there.
made for? Oh my god!
I don't even know
Something you get
anymore.
paid for.
What am
Oh,
I?
such a good song.
Heartbreaking.
She was
So
a
good.
highlight. Freaking Annie Lennox. You know, it was
Oh.
cool because I saw Brandy and Friends, and
So
it
good.
with Annie Lennox was there. Brandy Carlisle, of course. What's her name? The legendary one.
Joni Mitchell.
Joni Mitchell. Yeah, I mean that the
The
whole thing.
legendary one.
The,
You know, what's
I
her
couldn't
name? What's
remember her name
What's
off the top of my head. Joni Mitchell, because that was the whole setup at Brandy and Friends. They had it where those same group of people, the String Sisters, and then the other 2 women, Lucius, whatever the name is, and Brandy, and
cool.
it was the same kind of thing where God,
Joni.
what's her name? Joni Mitchell.
Joni Mitchell.
Sitting in the throne.
with you?
She was sitting in that big throne.
Yeah.
And like the throne spun around on the Grammys, but at the concert, like the whole set spun around, and it
Oh,
was
cool.
like
And she had that
Joni
cane. She
Mitchell
was
in
like
her
the
crown.
Godfather.
Oh, she
Yes,
was.
she was.
It was
Cool.
fucking awesome.
So I don't know if y'all are watching that live, but at the very end of
No.
Joni's performance, it was like the soft moment. It was beautiful. And I don't know how many people had their phones on in the auditorium, but right at the end, my phone went off on a flood alert.
Oh,
I'm like,
no.
oh my God, I hope people's phones didn't go
Oh,
crazy
you
at
know
the
they
Grammys.
did. Because you
Because that
can't
was a
mute
horrible
that
time
shit.
for them to all go off.
But
Well,
no.
Wow.
You know who really
Incredible
won the
performance.
Grammys this
The whole-
year?
Well, I was just gonna say before
Were the
I just
lesbians.
I have one more Joni Mitchell comment. I want someone to look at me the way that Brandy Carlisle looks at Joni Mitchell. Like
Loves.
just the
instrumental Brandy
love
is it?
and
Just
admiration.
Joni resurgence.
Mhm.
You know?
I
Yeah.
can't. I love Brandy so much, and yeah, that was a very
Yeah.
cool performance.
Yeah.
Sorry, Anne, what were you gonna say about lesbians?
Well, just that the lesbians won the Grammys this year.
Like really?
and Brandy Clark, another country lesbian, also performed.
Country
Yeah,
lesbian.
it was
great.
yeah, pretty cool.
I'll take that.
There's a lot of
Fantasia.
lesbian brandies out there.
Now, Fantasia's
apparently.
not a lesbian.
No,
Is
but
she?
my gosh,
But
I don't think
she-
so.
Brought it with that
When-
Proud Mary, Tina Turner.
When I hear that music playing and
yeah.
Oprah's like, tribute to Tina Turner, by Fantasia, I literally yelped out loud. I was like, whoa, here we go.
Fantasia. And that's how I
I'm
got a
not falling
text.
asleep now.
Fantasia.
She was
Amazing.
my favorite. She was my pick that year on American Idol, and she auditioned to that song with that song.
Oh,
Wow.
cool.
Nice.
Oh, that's
and then she
Full
performs
circle.
it on the
that's
Grammy.
incredible. I
When
didn't
she
know
said
that.
Fantasia, I'm like, oh, Fantasia's bringing it.
That's awesome.
Bringing it.
Wow.
Olivia Rodrigo, shout out. She sang Vampire.
Yeah.
That is an
Oh,
awesome
great
that
song.
is
job.
an amazing song.
I had to Google who she was. Never heard of her. Great
what
song.
is
Loved it.
What?
She's gonna,
Miley
she's gonna go
Cyrus,
far.
Olivia Rodrigo.
I don't.
Have
I
you
don't know
never
her.
seen High School Musical, the musical, whatever order that goes in? High School
Tara.
Musical, the show? I don't know,
Tara.
but I've seen it.
Tara, look at me. Do I look like I've seen High School Musical, the musical, in high
Do
school?
I look
Yes.
like I've seen it? Really? Come on,
yes,
Ann.
you do.
Yes.
Fine.
You do.
I got some good jams on that song.
I
or
thought
that
she was
show,
great.
Whatever.
I'm into it. That was a
Guts,
cool song. Blood started falling out of the walls.
Driver's
Yeah, it's a cool
License.
song. Listen to it. That song is freaking awesome.
I loved it. That's why I
Oh.
Googled her. I'm like, this
I
kid's
knew
good.
when I heard
Who
it
is
the first
this?
time, I'm like, that's got to be nominated.
And
That's
the
a great
blood was dripping
Yeah.
out the
I
wall.
know, it's like
and
a
then
blood.
in her hand, it was like,
song. Like a damn vampire.
she's doing a whole fucking thing.
It was a whole
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, it
That
was a bit.
song
Man.
has
was a
such a
bit.
great build to
Oh,
it, you
so
know?
good,
You're like,
that
oh, it's
song.
a little, little,
It's
what do you
quiet
call it?
and
Ballad.
unassuming when it
Yeah.
starts.
Mhm,
Girls
then it's
your
like,
age
blah, blah,
know
blah,
better.
blah.
I tell you, I feel like Grammy years usually. I'm like, I don't even know who's playing, whatever. But this year, I knew like most of the, you got
Yeah.
Miley, you got Olivia, you got Billie Eilish.
What's her name? Joni.
Joni, what's her name?
Yeah, the godmother.
Yeah.
Who was she? That
I
mafia
like
lady.
John Baptiste,
Mafia.
the
Lesbian
memoriam
mafia.
segment. And they had the choir behind them. That was cool.
Yeah, it was
Um,
all pretty good.
You know
And
what
let me-
wasn't cool?
Mm.
Jay-Z.
No,
Mm,
no.
He's such
I flipped
a
the
tool.
channel on that one.
mhm.
That
It's
was
funny.
like a total like
F you.
Kanye moment. It was just
Mhm.
like what Kanye did.
Yeah.
It was somebody on Twitter the next day said, Isn't it ironic that Jay-Z goes up on stage to talk about respecting his wife, knowing that he's cheated on his wife? Like, Jay-Z, just look in the mirror, buddy. Look in the
He
mirror.
drags his daughter up there
Oh,
to
That was-
just complain that his
She looked
wife
off,
has never
like,
won a Grammy.
Yeah,
like,
don't do that to your daughter.
Anyway, she's won Grammys. It was like for best album.
Best album.
Right,
It's
right,
just one
right, right.
Grammy that she hasn't
Right.
won that he's mad about. It's
Jay-Z,
whatever.
Beyonce doesn't need you to stick up
No,
for her.
shut up.
No.
Beyonce can
Right.
do that for herself.
exactly.
Ugh, I
Sit
was like,
down,
Go
Jay-Z.
away. Shut up.
Another
Go ahead.
another thing, disappointing thing.
Shut up.
Yeah, right. But not speaking of Kanye. This reminded me of Taylor Swift, who I love very much. But I think it was her that beat Kelly Clarkson for I think in the song category. Kelly was nominated
Album, I know.
or was it the album for Chemistry? That's right, for the whole
Yeah.
album. Yeah. So that was a bummer because
Tara.
I love Kelly. I would have loved to see her go up there.
Do you have that
again.
album?
Why you got to do me like that, Wendy?
Your face when you were
Just
thinking
saying, do your
about it.
research. Do you have Taylor's album?
No,
I do.
I don't.
Okay.
I have, you know what? Because I listen to Spotify more, so I haven't gotten. But I do have both of them, those albums on my Spotify mix.
Okay.
So no, I didn't purchase the album, but I purchase Spotify every month, and I assume they have a deal struck.
Yeah, they probably have a deal struck, I
It's
think.
something.
Jeez.
I love Kelly too. You know I love my Kelly too. But you knew Taylor was taking it.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah.
The year of
Ugh.
the Taylor.
But
And
she
everybody's
only won 2
mad
out of
because-
6, I think.
Yeah,
out of
well,
her. Yeah,
disappointing.
so
All right.
But I
She's got a
love
well
she's doing all
boyfriend. She'll be
right.
fine.
Yeah.
I love her enthusiasm too. Like,
Yes,
she
Kelly?
was standing. No,
Yeah,
Taylor. Like,
Yeah.
I would hate to be sitting behind
Right.
her at one of these shows. But she
Right.
was standing up, just jamming the whole time.
holding
And I
a
love
glass
that
of
she's like,
wine.
yeah,
Yeah.
just like, fuck
She's-
you. I'm
she was having a
enjoying
party.
myself.
She
I'm
knew all the
supporting my
words,
friends.
also.
Yeah.
I am bound to-
Yeah.
She's having a great time.
Yeah. She's like, stand up, motherfuckers. If you
And
want
then
to
when
see
Mama's
me.
like,
Right.
yeah, I won my first Grammy. Taylor's like, I got 53.
13
I
as of
was like,
tonight.
oh my
Miley.
God. Okay. I love Taylor so much. But when she got up, and the whole thing was, the Swifties had okay, me, I'll include myself. We had a little inkling that she was going to announce at some point the essentially Taylor's version of Reputation. That was a whole big thing. And so she got up there, she won. And I get why she had to do it, because there's no guarantee that you're going to win again.
She didn't have to do it.
She didn't have to do it. But she used her speech. She kind of started with, wow, again, didn't have to say this is the 13th Grammy, but she did relate it to that's my number. That's
She has to. It's her number.
It is. It's her number.
She doesn't have to.
But I think it was just the timing of it, because Miley had just had her moment about it was her first one and how big it was. I think it wouldn't have been that cringy if that wouldn't have been a thing, right? I don't. But then she went on to say, I think the Grammy voters, my peers voted for me, and it was kind of a weird segue. I know what she was trying to say, but it was kind of a weird segue. But what this is really about, like, is my fans, like, with a fan, So she tried to make that segue. It came off again a little off for me.
I agree.
And I love Taylor. And then she went into, that's why I'm announcing my brand new album. So, and again, I think secret album that I've been holding back for 2 years or a year and a half or whatever she said. So I love her. I can get, because there's no guarantee she's going to go up there again. However, and she's like, and right now I'm going to go backstage and post the info.
On
so
Instagram.
At least half the people watching the Grammys are now not paying attention fully to the Grammys. They're all waiting for Taylor's drop, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
it felt a bit just not spot on.
It felt a little lacking some awareness, situational awareness, a little bit, maybe.
Agree. Anne is stewing right now. Anne is absolutely stewing.
Oh boy. Okay.
I feel like she's just under such a microscope.
Yeah.
That it doesn't matter what she does, somebody's going to find something to do it. And I feel like there are these moments where she is like this higher awareness where she's just like, whatever, fuck it, I'm doing it. Like, haters gonna hate. I mean, as
that's
she
fair.
says.
I can agree with that. She's like, this is for my fan. Fuck it, whatever.
And like, she's like fully turned these things into things, like the 13. Like, it's bananas. So it's like, if you have the 13 and 13 is your thing, that's your shot. So it's like,
right.
All right, if I win, I'm gonna do the 13.
Right.
And it was a little clunky. Like, I think maybe people were encouraging her to do it. Like, here, you've got 13. This is your chance. Maybe she thought was like, it did seem a little clunky for her, because usually she's a little more seamless with that.
That's a good way to put it. It felt not as prepared as it could have been or normally would have been.
Like, she was a little off balance, but I don't know. I cannot imagine the microscope, being under the microscope. Because like completely. Just any little hate I get doing my stupid stuff, I'm like crushed. So I can't.
Well, I mean, everyone says, "And you are the Taylor Swift of podcasting."
Yeah, right.
It's like just too much. My God, reel it in.
Everywhere. But so it's like I can't. She's really had to have grown some kind of thick skin.
Oh, of course. No. I agree with you, Tara. I'm not a fan. Just because, I mean, I have nothing but respect, and I love her as a person because she has so much power and she's using it for good. And I'm not a fan. I'm just whatever. But as a fan, Tara, hearing you say that, I feel good. Like, okay, it wasn't just me. It wasn't me feeling like, oh, you're officially overexposed, and now I get like maybe. But and to your point, it was her moment. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah,
and she's the most famous person in the world. Yeah. So you know what, Taylor? Do what you want to do.
Yeah, she's like
nobody cares what I think.
Proportionately, there's going to be cringy. She's going to have a cringy moment. Of
course.
She's everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, and if that's her biggest cringy moment, she's doing pretty good.
Right. We're still not Jay-Z level, so we're good.
No. I'll take
then
that.
Jay-Z happened, and it's like
I'll take that any day over what
Taylor.
Yeah. Anyway.
By the way, one last little shout out. You realize I have talked about how many things I love of the Grammys and my favorite moments, and I have not even mentioned the fact that U2 was
Oh,
there
yeah.
from the freaking Sphere. My literal highlight of 2023, my favorite band of all time. I'm like, yeah, and U2 was there too. They did a thing from the Sphere. Like all the other performances captivated me so much. I'm like, yeah, they were really good, but like they're like an afterthought for the Grammys for me. So, which I love them, but that was cool though that they had the thing from the Sphere. It was kind of like a sphere. It was like a little music montage, but it felt like they were live. I don't know if that was pre-recorded or live.
I think all the stuff has to be live, so I'm sure.
Yeah,
it
because
was.
it was like went in, like showed the building, and then it went inside. I mean, that part was.
I think that was
obviously
pre-recorded.
done,
Yeah.
but yeah, it was pretty cool that they announced
they're
it
probably live.
from the Sphere, and that was cool.
Yeah, that thing is crazy. Did you see that some dipshit just climbed it?
Yes. How do you climb it?
No, but of
I mean,
course
I guess there's
someone
got to
did.
be.
And he
things to hang
caused
on,
like
but-
roughly $100,000 in
What?
damage
Oh,
Get
climbing
off
to
the
the top of
Sphere,
it.
you
And he was
moron.
recording it. He had a GoPro. He was like streaming
for
it.
fuck's sake.
Shut up,
Dumb-
dude. Get
dumb
off the
guy.
Sphere.
You
I was
can't
like-
touch the Sphere.
Don't
God.
touch
Women would
the
never.
sphere. Everyone knows you don't touch the sphere.
Every palm print. It's like $5,000.
Right?
It's like
He's a
Willy
little-
Wonka where they touched the ceiling and it cost them all that money to clean it.
Yeah.
You can't even touch it. I don't know where that
Dumbass.
came out of my head, but
No, it's perfect.
don't climb the
A
sphere, you moron.
perfect metaphor. Okay, we've been talking about the
Jesus.
Grammys for a
Jesus,
very
it's
long
been like
time.
an hour already.
But there's a
Grammy
lot to talk
edition.
about.
We're on
That
a
was
roll.
a good Grammys, though. That was a
It was
good
good
Grammy.
So yeah,
So good.
so everybody just go ahead at home if you're listening. Just pause, go take a break, come on
Yeah.
back.
It's Galentine's Day. Go refill your wine or
Yeah,
maybe
your
get some
chocolate.
water, whatever you're drinking.
Get yourself some creamy
Mimosa.
chocolates. Get some Seeds candies. Open up that Valentine's box.
So while you're doing all that, we're gonna get ready for some nerd news.
Nerd news, nerd news. I repeat, we have breaking nerd news.
And it's somewhat breaking, sort of.
Yeah, as
Because-
of this recording.
Yeah, I think it came out just at 8:15 this morning, this very morning.
Hot off the
Only-
presses.
Hot off the presses. And you know who sent this to me first? Noe. Noe sent this immediately.
Shout out to Noe.
And said,
Noe,
have you
go to
seen?
bed already.
And I looked, and at that point, it was like 45 minutes ago this was released. So it is, of course, Grey's Anatomy related, but also lesbian. Come on.
Oh.
Grey's Anatomy announces season 20 guest stars with Jessica Capshaw returning as Arizona.
Tell me who this is.
God.
Who is this person?
Pat,
She's the other half of Calzona.
Calzona. So
That sounds
Callie,
delicious.
no, Callie,
Now I'm hungry.
It's an Italian
I am hungry too
pastry
now.
with-
Sarah Ramirez is Callie Torres. Okay.
Got it.
Jessica Capshaw is Arizona Robbins.
Ah.
They were the beloved Calzona couple on Grey's Anatomy. However, after season 14, it was quite a shock.
After season 14.
Season 92.
that
Yeah.
that Arizona and Sarah Drew departed the show.
Okay.
They were both very popular characters. Arizona went through some shit on Grey's Anatomy.
You don't say.
I don't want to spoil it, but let's just say she doesn't have all the limbs that she started with on the show.
Oh, that's
Oh, no.
right.
No.
I forgot about that.
What took her limbs?
No, I can't.
Was it a
I can't
shark
spoil
attack?
It. I can't spoil it. What if some people haven't watched season 8 yet?
It's been out for 30 years, Tara. I think people
All
have had
right.
their
Okay, spoiler
opportunity.
alert. If you're doing a Grey's Anatomy rewatch and you have not gotten to the most disturbing episode of Grey's Anatomy in season 8, which is the plane crash that took Lexi from us.
Right? The wolves, right?
Yes, the plane originally essentially landed on her. And she was alive for a little bit.
No.
And then the wolves took her eventually.
The wolves descended.
Arizona lost a leg
Okay.
in the crash. This group of episodes was very gruesome.
Really?
The most, I think. They did not hold back on it. So
Wow. Okay.
then it was a whole journey for her. She had to. It was really. I mean, that's happened in season 8, right? So to 14, her journey of the PTSD, depression, the rehab, how that affected her relationship with Callie. So many things happened. But it was a shock when she left. And essentially, she and Sarah were both written out for budget reasons because it had just so many. And of course, she had been on the show. So, of course, she was one of the higher paid
That's
folks
a bummer.
at that point. But yeah, it was a big disappointment. But eventually, I think the current status is her and Callie had gone. Well, she went to New York. Callie went also. And I think it was kind of like a offhanded remark that they had gotten divorced. So when she's coming back, I think she's going to be single. And we've lost Anne.
We lost Anne. She's so
talking
pissed
too
about
much
this.
Grey's
She's like,
Grey's
"Fucking
Anatomy.
Grey's."
We lost. Okay. But anyway, so I don't know the status, but I'm like, okay, well, Amelia's single. That
Oh,
could be interesting
okay.
since Kai has gone to London town.
You're just saying names at this point. You could be saying any names.
No,
I would have no
so
idea.
that is ER Fight Master's character.
Oh,
okay.
cool. Got it.
Boy. So I don't know. You know what? I am here for at least a Arizona Amelia hookup, similar to, and I was talking with Noe about
Wait,
this.
that's your prediction?
No, I'm just saying I'm here for it. They're both. I mean, I don't know. Maybe her and Callie. Maybe Callie will make an appearance too. She hasn't been on the show in a while, right?
Where'd Callie go?
They both essentially moved to New York. That you missed it. You walked away. You missed it.
My kid turned the light off in the garage when they
God.
left the room. I had to go to the light. Okay, that's fine.
Now we think they're divorced, so now Arizona's coming back, perhaps single in some way. We don't know, and I don't know if this is like a one episode, one off thing. But here's where I'm going with this. In Supergirl, Tyler,
Stay with me.
okay, had a hookup episode after her breakup, right?
Okay.
With Sarah, Katie Lotz, right? From because it was on their crossover episode with Legends of Tomorrow.
Sure.
So
And
you
that
think this is
hookup-
going to be a Supergirl Grey's Anatomy crossover?
That hookup was so hilarious. First of all, it was hot. I would have loved to see more of that. But it was kind of like funny and awkward after. Like, oh, okay, well, no, we don't want to be together. It was just a fun like thing, you know?
Romp.
But it was just fun to see that kind of all, parallel universes colliding and that happens. And I don't know. Maybe we'll get a little something. I don't know where they're going with this, but I am here for it. People have been waiting a long time for her to come back. She's a big one.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I'm very happy for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good week for you.
Is that enough to make you start watching the show, Kat?
I don't know. It's
This
it would be
calzone.
a lot for me to like. I wouldn't know any. I'm not going back to watch 20. Like I can't do
No,
that.
and like Sarah Ramirez started on like season 2, I think.
Oh.
So yeah, so it took her character a while to, come out as a lesbian. She started dating George, so
Got it.
it was a whole journey. Yeah, so she's of course left the show as well, her character. But yeah, Sarah can come back. I don't know. Maybe I'm sure they're not announcing all of the guest stars here. I'm not even going to read the rest of this article. There's Natalie Morales. Do you guys know who Natalie Morales? It says from Dead to Me in the Morning Show. I'm trying to picture.
No.
I have to Google. But anyway, she's going to guest star. And then this says also Alex Landy is coming back, who played Nico, which is another a part of a gay couple on the show with Schmidt. I'm not a big Nico fan. I don't think he's right
like
for
them.
Schmidt. I don't think. No. Oh, you know who that is, Anne? You know who they are? Do you really?
I pop in and out. Yeah, I
Okay.
don't like him.
All right.
I like
I don't like
Schmidt,
him
but I
either.
don't like that guy.
Schmidt is really sweet and
Yeah,
great,
but
and
I don't
Nico's
like
kind of
Nico.
an
He's a
ass.
dick,
Like,
yeah.
he's always got some other thing. You can't be bothered. Like, ew, Schmidt, you can do better. So anyway, he is coming back, so great for that. I'm so glad they're spending money on that character, not some others. Getting Schmidt a nice boyfriend. But oh well, that's fine. We'll see where that goes. All right, that's all I got. I'm just really excited about that.
That's great.
And it's
Again.
great for lesbians. Come on.
Woo!
Lesbians
More
everywhere
queer
rejoice.
content.
Nothing wrong with that.
And more Nico, I guess. So more just queer in general. So, but Schmidt's there all the time.
And
so,
that guy. Huh?
yeah. And Helm.
Speaking.
There are so many queer characters. If you aren't, gotta watch Grey's Anatomy. Come on, y'all. There are a lot of queer characters on that show. Great representation.
Speaking of great representation, guys, get in the truck. I'm turning up the tunes. We're going to Purgatory.
She Nerds Out presents live from Purgatory.
And we're here in Purgatory. And welcome back. Now, we went to Purgatory for a very special, emergency session. But this is the first time you've been in the truck with us going to Purgatory. How are you doing? How are you feeling? I listened to you and Casey. It was so good to have you guys back.
Oh my God. I'm so excited. I've been in that truck, literally. You've been in that truck, literally.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Love that truck. I
Love the
love
truck.
it
Wow,
with that
brag
truck.
much? Yeah.
Sorry.
Humble brag.
I'm very excited.
You caught COVID in that truck.
No, it wasn't that one.
We'll edit it out.
Oh, I did get COVID. in
Yeah,
that
you
one,
did.
too.
Should I edit that out?
Listen, you've been laughing in the face of COVID. Keep it
I
in.
know.
COVID's taking names, Kat.
I've tried to take you down 2 times.
You
now,
have.
and I've gotten you.
You've done your best. You've tried really hard.
Do you just go up now and rub your face
I'm
on
just
her
like,
and
"God,
like,
let me lick you.
Kisses me just nonstop. Man, I'm married.
I know. But yeah, crazy. Like we had an idea something was coming.
Yeah.
But then we finally heard it from the Queen herself.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. It's too soon to predict.
I don't know about that.
I mean, you could, but Casey obviously has some ideas. But I'm thrilled. I'm excited to be like, thank you. You've got some new best friends.
Love Tubi. Huge fan.
They seem to be willing to play with us as well on the internet, so that's fun. But my timeline was just crazy, and I missed that so much. Like,
it was nothing but Earp yesterday. Last couple days.
it was
It's been
just
so fun.
Twitter was fun again, and like
True.
people you hadn't seen in a while were out playing, and I'm just so excited for the cast and for Emily because, like, God, that's got to feel good. I mean, it feels good for us, but it's got to feel amazing for them. When I can't believe it's been 3 years because there were days when it seemed long, but like now it just seems like it flew by.
yeah.
Honestly.
But so hopefully, I'm trying not to read into the one last ride. I'm hoping it's more. And even Emily was like, you never know, because I don't think she'll ever say die anyway.
No. I don't think there's anything to that.
But yeah, all I gotta say is show up and support Tubi. It's not a paid subscription, so they get their money through commercials. But man, who would have thought Tubi was going to be the one to save our asses?
Did you see that post coming in? Like, was that again? We kind of like had an inkling. There was kind of like unverified information out there, right? But
yeah, I had seen something before that post that I did not share because it's not my news to share. So it's like I don't know. I'm not a fan of people trying to. There's scooping news, and then there's like letting somebody else tell their own story, and like I'm not a fan of stealing someone's thunder. So it's like for me, especially with how much I respect Emily and the cast, like let her share her news when she can share her news.
And I feel like most people respected that.
yeah,
I feel like I don't know who that one source was.
Yeah, I don't think they're an Earper necessarily.
You're talking about the person that posted the thing. But you know what? If I just saw a production list somewhere, and especially if they're not an Earper, I would probably like, hey, what is,
Yeah,
Right.
and
I'm not trying
I
to
saw
scoop
the
anybody, but,
production
like,
list.
is this a
but
thing? Yeah.
I didn't post it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like I was like, I see it. I see it's coming. I see these dates. I see all the details. Until Emily says, I'm not saying. But so just knowing that it was coming, and I don't know if that forced her hand or what, but just it's so cool.
Yeah. But when that popped up, or when just that post itself from Emily,
Yeah.
did you yelp a little bit? Like,
I was at work and I was like, fucking yes. And I was just distracted for the rest of the day. I was pissed off because I was like, now I gotta fucking pretend I'm working for the rest of the day. And I was just like refreshing, just like waiting for more stuff to come. And it was just, Twitter's been so weird. Like I don't always see my notifications on the app anymore. But like to see my little bell at the bottom was like 20 plus. Like it couldn't
Yeah.
even tell me how many were there anymore. I was like, oh my God, I miss this so much. It's
Yeah.
It's good to be back.
yeah, we were hopeful and we just so good to be back.
I also just want to mention when we hopped into the truck and went to Purgatory, and we were all listening to the soon to be put in music. We all looked like we were riding the centaurs and Xena a little bit.
We swing our shoulders.
Yeah. Like that.
Because we all know the theme song in our head. So we're like waiting
Yeah.
for imaginary to play.
Right.
But yeah, like of course okay, so the movie 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Is that 90 minutes with commercials or 90 minutes total plus commercials? So it'll be like
So-
2 hours?
Great question.
I'm going to
Okay.
say it's
Is
going to
that
be
how
2
that
hours
works?
with like the 90 minutes of content, and the commercials
90
will make it a
minutes.
2-hour thing.
Okay. So yeah, super excited about that. Andrea Higgins is the music supervisor for that.
Of course.
So that's awesome. And Andrea's no longer with the company that she was working with when she was with Wynonna. She's branched out on her own since then. So that's super exciting that they were like, nope, we want you.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
Absolutely.
new venture.
Gotta have it with
So
her.
I'm excited to get, a soundtrack that has been curated by
Mm-hmm.
Andrea Higgins, because there's
Always.
gonna be some good music. 90
Always
minutes.
good
Come
stuff.
on.
Yeah.
Now, since this is a special, do you think they'll do the theme song?
They've got to, right?
Gotta.
Yeah.
Got to.
Yeah.
Hundo P.
I don't know.
will they have
I've
a
seen
new-
some that don't. I don't know. That haven't. Like
I think we might write
Okay,
it.
I just watched
Not-
Wendy and I watched the Monk special recently. They did not play the theme song, and I was
Is the theme
surprised
song
by that.
yeah.
iconic though?
Yes,
Like
it's jungle out
like-
there.
like
It's
people
iconic.
love it? Okay.
If you're watching the Monk movie and you give a shit, you know the theme
forgot about
song by
that.
heart. I remember. I know all the words to it.
that's
It
weird.
is iconic. But
So they had
Psych,
no like
their
main
specials,
title or anything?
No. It was just
Weird.
like a straight like a movie. They play some music over like a kind of a montage at the beginning, or he's like walking around or something. And
Maybe some
just the
things
names come
become
up.
a like who owns it issue.
No.
No, they have to own that.
I mean,
They're
they
doing the
they
show.
wrote that song. Didn't they
Yeah.
write the song for?
Right, yeah,
And
he-
you and I did
that
this
guy
fucking
did.
podcast about it. Didn't they write it for the intro? Yeah, and it's
I
not
think
like
he
it's
did.
Taylor.
The guy
it's not,
did. Yes,
it's not like
the
a
Toy
Taylor
Story guy that
Swift
wrote
song.
the Toy Story
It's-
song.
yeah, like
Feel like they'll keep it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
And I'm
There's some
excited-
variation thereof, anyway.
Yeah,
Right,
and I'm
they have
excited
to.
for like new people. You know how Emily talked about like there'll be, there's gonna have to be a little bit of world building to get new
Sure.
people up to speed with like who this character is and
Yeah,
who this
that'll be
family
fun.
is. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited too that, hopefully other fandoms who are struggling to try to get their shows back have some kind of renewed hope from seeing that anything's possible, even though it didn't always seem possible. But, it happens, and all it takes is one person to give you a shot, right? And,
it's true. You gotta shoot your shot.
and a showrunner who's not going to give up. I think there's a
Yeah.
big difference there too, is that we've got somebody who cares about the product and its end users so much that it's just like people want this.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
telling you,
important.
people want this.
It's important to her.
Yeah.
This work is important to her, and that's very special. We're very
So
lucky
I
to
can't
have
wait. I mean,
her.
as excited as I am now, it's like as soon as those glimpses start coming out and those teasers and trailers, like that's what I'm hungry for right now.
So
Is just
fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's always
Going
so much
crazy.
fun. Well, because we talked a little bit about that in our Earp special the other night, and I have to issue an apology. During that episode, I was having a hard time thinking of Cleo's name. Cleo, of course, is one of the Clantons, the feuding families with the Earps. And Cleo's portrayed by the lovely Savannah Basley. And our friend Noe, again, pointed out to me that I sound like an idiot.
Thanks, Nelly.
As
you know what?
friends are apt to do.
Yeah. So I am sorry to everyone out there who was screaming at home, Cleo! Her name is Cleo! I'm so sorry.
You
I will
didn't
have
hear
to-
them when they were screaming?
I heard something, but I couldn't tell what it was.
Okay.
And I'll say this, like, Anne and Tara, when you're cramming for let's say, like, when we do panels, it's like cramming for a test. And so it's like you really just focus on the stuff. You're cramming. And then the panels are over and it's just all it's like alt delete, get it out of there. I just needed a break. So I think I forgot a lot of stuff after Earp EDE last year. So now I got to bring it back. I got to do a rewatch. I think everybody's going to be doing some rewatching, and I'm gonna try to be better, guys. I'm gonna try to be better.
Be best.
That's all you can do, Kat. Thank you.
Thank you.
We believe in
Accept
you,
the
Kat.
apology.
I appreciate the
We
support.
can do hard things.
We can do hard things.
All right.
Well, listen. Let's jump into our mini mail sack because it is very appropriate to what we're talking about.
Take it away.
I got an email here from Hildy. Oh, Hildy. Rubbing
Hildy.
in the scenery again. The subject is Wynonna. Hey. Hi, guys. H-E-I. So, hi. Hi, guys. I am so happy, and since I'm the only Earper around this small town, I want to share my joy with my fellow Earpers who understands the euphoria. Oh, happy day. That's all. Keep on nerding. I will be listening. Hildy. And then Hildy sent a picture of winter, which is a magical land of snow and tree and beauty. It's killing me.
And I
You're
think
killing
those
me,
are
Hildy.
her kids walking down this snowy
Oh,
lane.
so pretty.
Oh, Hildy.
Gorgeous. Thanks for writing in. Yes, please share the Earp joy with us. And I can't imagine there aren't, might be hard to find mutual interest for Earp or actually anything in that small town. So
Yeah. In Norway, I think she's in.
in
right?
Norway, yeah.
Oh,
So
my.
we're here for you.
We're here.
Yeah.
Thanks,
So-
Hildy.
Yeah, and we got some messages from Liz.
Oh, did we now?
Liz in LA. It was like a series. We were all, responding.
Very
It was like
enthusiastic, Liz.
subject: "Holy fuck!" Exclamation! Wynonna's back. This is not a drill. Holy fuck! All caps. 90 minutes on Tubi later this year. All caps! Exclamation! Holy fuck! All caps. Etc.
And
All
you can
the links
completely
to all
hear
the articles.
Liz's voice.
Yes. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yelling that.
She's a treasure.
Yeah. Like, can you believe it? Immediate. I love it.
I told her to stop holding back.
Yeah.
Exactly. How do you
And
really
then
feel?
Liz also bought us 20 beers.
Whoa!
And this is also all caps. I'll just say that before I read it. It says 5 beers each in celebration of the upcoming 5th installment of our beloved Wynonna Earp, plus 5 for extraordinary Earper Anne. Holy fuck.
Oh my gosh, that's
Yeah.
too much.
Liz, you're the best. Thank you, Liz. Thank you again for keeping the lights on for another year.
Thank you for including me,
Liz.
Liz.
Liz, we don't deserve you. You're
no.
the absolute best.
Mm.
She's the best of us.
Amen.
All right. Speaking of best, okay, we're gonna get in. Let's get in the truck. We're gonna get out of here. Let's get out. Let's
Chill out.
blow out.
Pedal
Oh,
the
is she gonna
metal.
start?
Blow out.
I don't know. Let's blow out of here. Let's
Okay.
scram. I don't know. I got nothing.
Skip a doodle out of here.
Let's fuckity fuck out, okay? That's kind of Wynonna. It's Galentine's Day. We're going to have to come up with a Galentine's Day theme, and it will be playing here.
It's Galentine's Day on the She Nerds Out podcast.
We're dressed for the occasion. We have our flannels on and
Got our
various.
festive flannels
Wow,
on.
Wendy's got 2 flannels on.
Yeah.
I got
layered
cold.
up.
Raising the
Double
bar.
fun.
One's across my shoulders like a shawl. The other,
It's
the one that fits, is actually I'm wearing.
There's
very,
no such thing as too much flannel.
very sophisticated. So happy Galentine's Day to all you ladies here. I love all 3 of you. As Anne is wiping
Who
some
do you
flannel
love the
off her
most?
flannel. And yes, we love you the most. And so yeah, to celebrate, we had a lot of fun around the holidays. We did this holiday AI generated poem. We actually did a couple, and it was really fun. And we felt like, oh, you know who should have been here for this? AHP. We got to get Anne back. And so because it's a Valentine's Day, we figured let's do it again. So I am going to, and for the record, AI, there are great uses of AI. We would never pay someone to write a story like this. We're not taking people's jobs away.
We're not going to give people our beer money.
No.
No,
So this
we
is above board. We're gonna ask Chat GPT to write us a story. So guys, start you three here. Let's start thinking of prompts, like buzzwords that we can be throwing in. So I'm gonna start us off.
Okay.
With write a Valentine's Day poem starring Wendy, Tara, Kat, and Anne from the She Nerds Out podcast. And with what are our prompts going to be?
Moist.
Oh,
boy, coming out strong.
are these supposed to be nouns, verbs? What?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
I don't know.
Lips.
Bitter.
Bitter?
I don't know. Maybe that's me. Chocolate. I'll change it.
Let's go with chocolate. I'm getting better chocolate. Okay. We got moist and chocolate.
Lips.
Lips. Oh boy. And then I was gonna throw in flannel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
of course.
tried to get Chat GPT to do dirty stuff, and it wouldn't.
It won't do dirty.
Has a
It gave me
conscience.
it gave me a thing
Very
saying,
very hard to
Like
believe.
error. Wow.
yeah.
It's like, Anne, go read some smut. Get out of here. Is that what it's like?
Like,
I tried
you
to do
want
it for a
porn, you
different
are gonna have to
podcast,
pay.
and it said no.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and press enter on this one. Let's see how we go, and then I'll throw it in our doc so we can each take a paragraph.
Okay.
Oh man.
Sherd nerds.
Is that like a shart?
Yeah, like a sherd.
This underlying shit.
Okay, instead of she nerds, we're just sherds.
Shird.
Did I misspell it?
Yeah, did you do that or did the chat bot do that?
Third nerds.
Sherds.
Shird.
Typo. Hold on, let me first.
I'm reading it as it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you absolutely should.
I so have had it been a typo, but love it.
Okay.
Great.
Okay.
There better be romantic music under this when we do it.
Yeah.
You know there will be.
Thank you.
Romantic royalty.
I want the mood to
free
be
music.
correct.
The mood will be on point.
All
Okay,
right.
let's do this.
Boy.
Ready?
Turn this way here.
Are we ready? In the realm of podcasts where laughter entwines, the Sherd nerds gather under love's sweet signs. Wendy,
Yeah.
Sarah, Kat, and Anne, a quarter so fine. On Valentine's Day, let their tales intertwine. That's Tales, not our tails.
Yeah. Typo.
Wendy.
guys, my fault.
Yes.
Wendy, with wit as sharp as Cupid's bow,
Aw.
her words like chocolate, sweet and in a flow.
Aw.
In the podcast embraced, her laughter moist, and love for stories like a delicate choice.
That's really nice.
Moist.
Not how I would have used it, but okay.
Tara, with lips that weave tales so grand, her voice a melody in the love-filled land. Flannel clad dreams and adventures untold, in the podcast's embrace, her warmth unfolds.
Well,
Mm.
all right.
Oh, dear.
Cat the wild spirit with tales so bold. In the Sherd Nerds realm, love takes hold. Her laughter echoes like a sweet refrain in the podcast's embrace. Love's gentle rain.
Why is the podcast embracing so much? Okay.
It's a very
like
touchy-feely
Galentine.
podcast.
Wow.
And
Okay.
the anchor, steady and true. Her stories unfold like a love that grew in flannel comfort by the fireside. I guess you take this one.
I think
Tara.
that's sure. I'll go.
Oh,
The
no,
Sherd
that's not-
Nerds share tales of love worldwide.
Mhm.
On this Valentine's Day, let the podcast play a symphony of love in a nerdy array. Wendy, Tara, Kat, and Anne, a harmonious blend. In the Sherd Nerds world, love has no end.
I think we need to all read that last line at the
Yeah.
same time.
Oh, should we do
Okay.
that? Okay.
Ready?
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
In the
In the
Sherd
Sherd
Nerds
Nerds
world,
love
has
has
no
no
end.
Why are we all reading in
Why?
slow motion?
I don't know.
It's
Trying to
slower.
paint it with everybody. No,
First of all, I want to apologize for my typo.
what typo? I see
I
no
feel
difference.
like that
I am using
uh,
Sherd Nerds for the rest
took
of our
away
days.
from the
Sherd.
rest of it.
It's a Sherd nerd world, and we're all just living in it.
No, I don't want to be assured.
I'm assured that we're going to be Sherd.
Proud
I
Sherd.
mean, it was kind of
That's
kind of
sweet.
got some stuff, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Because Tara tells great stories,
My laughter is indeed moist.
Yeah, it is moist.
and my
But we
laughter
didn't say
echoes.
flannel. We didn't say
Yeah,
flannel.
No,
again.
I did. I did.
You did?
Remember? Oh no,
Yeah, yeah.
Kat did. Yeah,
Well, and also, Anne,
he threw in flannel.
You're by the fireside in your comfy flannel.
hmm But we did tell it to say flannel. Kat did.
I thought
She's
we
like,
did.
I'm gonna
Oh.
throw flannel in. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, do we want to? Should we try a different prompt? Should we
I
try
feel
this
like we
again?
should try to make it dirtier.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
boy.
Okay. Well, first
Okay.
I've changed she nerd, so that's correct.
Darn
There's no
it.
more typos.
But what
Oh.
words can we say that aren't flat out like vagina?
Suck.
Ooh. Okay.
Harass. Or is that not dirty enough?
Harass.
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 Oh,
Oh,
Wendy.
voluptuous,
Oh boy.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, let me make sure I spell
Ooh.
caress right. Hold on.
creamy,
Voluptuous.
creamy.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. Supple.
Oh, supple.
Voluptuous.
Just throw a titty in there too.
Breast.
Yeah,
Let's see what it does
do.
with breast.
Okay, we'll do
Oh, yeah.
breast.
Okay.
We'll do breast, and then that's what we're calling it.
Probably talk about a chicken breast or something.
Just throw,
A supple
barbecue all of a
chicken breast.
sudden.
just throw a titty in there. Just get a little. Just show a little titty. Okay. Here we go. Writing Valentine's Day poems starring Wendy, Tara, Kat, and Anne from the She Nerds Out podcast with suck, caress, voluptuous. No.
This is like a low
subtle.
budget porn. It's just the worst.
Supple. How do you spell supple?
SUPPLE.
Ah, two
Yeah,
P's.
I think.
Get you every time.
Supple.
Supple.
Don't tell
And
it supple. It'll totally
Breast.
change
Breast or breasts?
Just one.
Two.
Okay,
Just one. Just one.
All right.
Well,
Well, it's
Or
one
go
now.
to, whatever.
Nope, it's only one. All right, I'm gonna now. Don't read ahead, okay?
Okay.
All
okay.
right.
All right. Not looking.
Okay. Let's do it.
Oh
Ready? Ready when you guys are.
All right, here we go. I'm first. All right. In the podcast realm where
Okay.
tales are spun, Wendy, Tara, Kat, and Anne, hearts beat as one. On Valentine's Day, love's whispers unfold. In the She Nerds Out world, a story to be told.
I'm sensing a certain some similarities here. Here we go. Wendy, with humor that can make hearts suck.
Yeah.
Her laughter, a potion in the podcast luck. In the embrace of love, her wit caresses. They're just sticking words together. Come on.
they are.
A playful dance where joy confesses.
When you say they, it's a machine. It's a computer. You know. It
it's a
is
she.
I mean, it's a.
But
it's
apparently this is taking over Hollywood, so that's
yeah,
scary.
Exactly. Tara the storyteller with a magic touch. Her words like velvet, a love's clutch. Voluptuous tales with passion imbued in the podcast haven where love is pursued.
Cat, the wild spirit, yet again with the
Oh
wild
my
spirit.
God, come
with
on.
the daring grace. In the She Nerds Out world, love finds its place. For stories supple like a gentle caress.
Oh.
In the podcast's sanctuary, where hearts undress.
Okay.
And the anchor in the storm of delight.
What? This
you
is
the anchor?
What am I
lame.
fat now? What is this? I'm heavy?
Oh, wait, it gets better. Her presence, a beacon in love's soft light.
Oh.
Breasts of friendship, firm and sincere.
At least they're firm.
In the podcast's warmth, love's atmosphere.
What? On Valentine's Day, let the stories unfold. Wendy, Tara, Kat, and Anne, a bond to be extolled.
That's true.
In the She Nerds Out podcast's affectionate quest, love blossoms freely, a tale of hearts abreast.
What do you
Okay.
have to do to make it dirty?
Wow.
What do you have to do to get it to stop saying podcast haven, or what was the other one? Podcast realm. I think it said
And
that
Cat
a few
was
times.
a wild
words
spirit.
and
She's a
sentences.
wild
You're an
little
anchor?
spirit.
Yeah, why is
Why am
Cat
I
so
an
wild?
I'm wild, guys. Everybody knows that.
When we think cat, we're like, ooh, that wild spirit. She's like a bohemian in her twirly spirit dresses.
That's me. Okay, so how about a spicy poem?
It's gonna
Should
be
I
like
put spicy? Or how about
jalapeno.
sexy?
Yeah.
I'll put
Cardamom.
how about sexy? A sexy
Sexy.
poem.
We need to. What are sexy words that aren't flat out porn?
Ooh.
Just put sex in there.
Put
don't know.
tit. Or
Okay.
teat. Maybe teat.
No, it's gonna be a cow.
I mean, teat is not the
Nobody
sexiest
says.
word.
What was the last romance you read? Her teats.
It's not.
I'm
Oh, her
trying
teats.
to trick it.
Oh, okay.
You know?
With
Okay.
teats.
Yes.
It's gonna say something about a cow and udders. We're gonna
In
get
udder
Midwest
delight.
porn.
All right, it's in there now. Who else? We got teat.
No, I don't like teeth.
Just put vagina and see what it does.
All right.
It's gonna yell at you.
It's going to do the same poem, but with like,
Same
anchor in the
vagina.
vagina
I said-
podcast realm.
Write a sexy Valentine's Day poem with all of us with
You know,
vagina.
Vagina. With
Should we say-
now
That's
with
it.
more vagina.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that
Okay.
okay?
Yeah.
Good.
With
Oh, I'm sorry, but I cannot generate explicit or adult content. If you have any other requests or themes you'd like me to create a poem around, feel free to let me know.
Teat.
All right, I'll take out vagina.
this is reassuring.
And I'll put in teat.
One thing we know for sure is that the smut
sorry.
industry is safe.
Teat is too explicit.
What?
See,
Wow.
it doesn't like diarrhea either.
But it let you do breast or supple, and it doesn't like diarrhea.
Doesn't like diarrhea either. And I don't like diarrhea either.
What about blowout?
What about just running stool?
No, no. Okay,
Gross.
we got blowout. What else?
I mean, maybe give it breast again. We'll
Okay.
probably just get a breast.
It's a breast.
Yeah.
It's okay with
That
breast.
one's too
So they
safe.
did give it.
What
I
about
mean-
nipple? Nipple.
Oh,
Try
okay.
nipple.
No way. Nipple's gonna get flagged.
I mean, if teeth
It could be a
got flagged.
bottle. It
All
doesn't
right.
know.
Okay, so we got blowout, breasts, and nipple. We good?
Orgasm.
Sure. Oh.
I don't.
And you're pushing it. Just gonna know.
It's pushing. You don't know until you push the button.
Because
Pleasure.
it could be like
That's what she said.
you're eating something and it's an orgasmic experience, you know?
I think
Can't
it
do
knows
it.
us.
It says
It
no
said
to
no?
orgasm. Okay.
No?
I'm gonna take out orgasm.
You're missing out. AI.
Safe. That's a good bet.
So sad. We're keeping breasts, blowout, and nipple. Anybody else before I click
I'm afraid
send
of
on
the
this?
blowout portion of this, love.
All right, here we go.
If
Did it
I'm
do
a
it?
fucking anchor again,
Did it do it?
No, it won't do it.
Ah.
All right, okay.
is it nipple?
I think it doesn't like nipple.
Nipple. This is very sexist. You know what? Try dick.
No way, Anne. If it doesn't like nipple, it's not gonna
I
like
want to
dick.
know if it's sexist.
Try
Fine.
wee.
Wiener.
Wiener. The dog.
Wiener?
That's what
We
we
don't
all
want
want.
that.
Fine. Well, then why did you say it?
I
How
just
about-
want to know if it's sexist.
How about flower?
Okay.
Oh
Perfect.
yeah,
Flower.
her rosebud.
There we go. Okay. Rosebud.
We
All
have
right.
to think old school porn.
Here we go.
Why is there a
Can't wait to see who's the anchor
Is
in
there
this
a
one.
different AI that's smutty?
Oh, there's got to be a smutty AI.
Maybe this one's just family friendly. There's got to be a robot that's dirty.
Probably not free though. That's where the money is. You know.
We should
it-
start our own dirty AI.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds pretty simple.
We just have to throw some rhyming words together that make no sense. But
Yeah.
the anchor, dick.
You anchor her, you brought her.
Anchor, I hardly know her. Okay.
Ah, okay.
Okay. Here we go.
Is it ready?
It is ready now. Okay.
All right.
Here we go.
Here we go.
This is it.
I feel like I'm starting to sense a pattern here with this AI. In the She Nerds Out realm where friendships bloom, Wendy, Tara, Kat, and Anne in love's sweet room. On Valentine's Day, a tale of desire unfurls.
Oh.
A sensual dance as passion whirls.
Oh.
Wendy with laughter that lights the night. Her presence a flower, petals soft and light.
Oh. In the She Nerds Out embrace, I'm gonna say sure. In the Sherds embrace, love takes flight. A garden of pleasure under the moon's soft light. Tara, the storyteller, with a bewitching charm. Her words like a breeze, setting hearts warm. Breaths of friendship. In the podcast tower, a floral symphony, love in full flower.
Cat, the wild spirit with a daring grace, is the She Nerds Out world. In the She Nerds Out world, love finds its space. Her essence a bloom, vivid and rare. In the podcast garden, passion fills the air. And the anchor with a gentle touch. Her love a blossom that means so much. In the She Nerds Out garden, where feelings shower petals of passion in a sensuous hour.
On Valentine's Day in this podcast domain, Wendy, Tara, Kat, and Anne love shall reign. With flowers blooming and desire in full sway, in the She Nerds Out world, a sexy, sweet display.
It's like Mad Libs. It kind of gives you
Yeah,
the same
it
thing. You
is.
just put different words in there.
Can
I
we?
wonder if you go out and go back in, if, for example, someone is still an anchor. But in the beginning, it made it sound like Wendy was just like, we were in this sexy room and Wendy was just like
Yeah.
a gesture in there, cutting up jokes. Like, we were like bow, bow. And Wendy was like, hey guys, so have you heard the one about the cat? And
I want a podcast tower.
Yeah,
Yeah,
our
me too.
podcast tower. That sounds fun.
For real.
Now, is there a way to, like in a search box, like exclude these words? Like,
Maybe.
don't use anchor, don't use realm,
Yeah.
for
don't
my
use
new merch.
a wild spirit. You know,
Sure.
you
Don't
mean
use
sherd?
anchor?
I mean, an anchor is like, it's a compliment, sure.
Mm-hmm.
But come on. Sure.
Three in a
Shird
row.
word.
Sure word. All right. So, are we keeping the old prompts and we're just excluding anchor, wild spirit, and in the realm of realm? There's too many realms.
Yeah, there's a lot of realms. Let's see.
Does it like the word smut?
Mm.
Let's see if we can
Filth.
get away.
Dirty.
Although filth isn't necessarily a dirty word,
Oh.
right?
Oh,
Yeah.
It's a
oh.
dirty word.
Oh, good girl. Phrase good girl.
Oh God. Oh wow.
Okay.
Your eyes full.
Okay.
How about good
Oh.
girl and naughty girl?
Oh, naughty. How
Oh.
about just naughty?
Hmm.
Like naughty.
Okay.
Bad.
How about
Bitch.
spank? Too much?
Let's see.
I don't think
Okay.
so.
And are we gonna keep blowout? Was there a blowout?
No, there was no blowout.
There was no
Are we-
blowout.
All right, I'm gonna lose
They
blowout.
could have said and the blowout, like just replace any anchor or
Right?
cat the
Cat,
wild
the blowout.
Cat with her
Wild.
blowout. I don't know.
All right. Okay. This is the last one we're doing. Okay, so this is interesting. It says this content may violate our content policy. If you believe this to be an error, please submit your feedback. But it still gave us the poem.
Oh,
So
They're
we're
like,
right on
listen.
the edge.
You are towing the line with this one, but if you are okay with it, we're going to give it to you.
We're gonna give it to you, but we don't like it.
We're sorry about it, but we
regret
see
it.
what you're trying to do after repeated attempts.
we're not dummies.
Just going to give it
Fine,
to
we'll give you your smut.
Fine.
you.
Take your
Asked
smut
for
and
it,
go.
you got it.
Get out of here.
Hope you're happy. Get back in your tower.
And blow it out.
But it
Blow
did
it
let
outta
you
here.
does have a section where you could exclude.
Yeah, I just added. I just said without.
Don't.
certain words, yeah.
Okay.
Are you doing it with through Zoom, this AI companion part?
Absolutely not.
No.
I don't know what that is.
There's a button at the bottom of my Zoom now that says
Why don't you
AI.
press it? See what happens. It might be replaced by an AI.
It says ask admin to enable AI companion.
Wendy, are you the admin?
Enable. There you go. I am admin. Got it. Let's see. Wait,
It says uses AI technology, including
AI
third-party
generated
models.
content may be inaccurate or misleading. Who cares?
Hosts and participants can ask questions during the meeting, and answers are generated from the temporary meeting transcript.
Okay.
Why was
Weird.
my name mentioned? What are the action items? Catch me up.
Was
Those
my
are some
name mentioned? Not much
Okay.
has happened since the companion was turned on. Try again in a few minutes.
Oh, so we have to let it. Now it's now it's getting
Now it'll-
us. Okay.
And later
Oh, well,
it's
let's
gonna be
ask
like,
her after.
hey, are
after-
you the anchor?
Yeah. Let's ask it after we read this
Oh,
poem.
interesting. Okay. Well, the poem is ready.
All right. Good.
Let's do it.
There we go. In the She Nerds Out podcast's sultry air, Wendy, Tara, Kat, and Anne, a quartet rare. Valentine's whispers a tale to unfold, a sensual rhythm, a story to be told. Wendy with laughter that ignites the flame, her essence a bloom, a
Ooh.
passion to claim. Breasts like petals.
There we
soft
go.
and
Now we're getting somewhere.
We got
In
it,
the
we got it.
podcast's embrace, a tantalizing sign.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Tara the storyteller again, with a seductive twist. Words like a fragrance in the love-kissed mist. A naughty tale. In the heat it sways. Filth woven in the She Nerds Out amorous maze.
Ooh.
We got it.
Okay.
Okay.
Cat the Enchantress with a
Okay.
gaze so bold. Her allure, a flower, secrets to be told. Good girl, whispers
Oh,
in the
Jesus.
podcast's hush. A dance of desire in the evening's blush.
Wow.
And with mischief in her knowing eyes, a symphony of lust where passion lies. Naughty confessions in the sultry dark. In the She Nerds Out world, love leaves its mark.
Oh.
On Valentine's Day, a spank of delight.
Ooh.
Wendy, Tara, Kat, and Ann. Hearts take flight in the podcast realm where fantasies embark. A sexy rendezvous, a passionate spark.
That was
did it.
better.
There we go.
All right.
There we
It's
go.
still got the podcast realm in there.
I
but
asked
we'll
it
give
not to
that.
include the realm,
Wow.
and it did anyway.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
It was like, yeah, fuck you.
Wow.
Oh,
I'm glad my roommate's not here.
a spank of delight.
What are you reading?
That should be our motto. She Nerds Out podcast. A spank
Now
of delight.
Now with more spank of delight.
Now with more spanking.
Sounds like a t-shirt.
We're a spank of delight. Gosh darn it.
Oh,
That would be a great review. What a spank of delight.
Oh, please, someone.
someone, if you haven't
Okay.
left a review.
Yo, we are at 99 reviews on Apple, on iTunes,
Oh,
right? Apple Podcasts,
shit.
right?
Okay.
You can be the
One more.
100th
Please.
reviewer and you have not reviewed.
Please.
Go and
spank.
say that
of
we are a freaking
delight.
spank of delight.
Please.
Wow.
You have to do someone has to do
Also,
this.
Mhm.
also a sexy rendezvous.
Oh, a sexy one. Yeah.
Okay, we'll take that too.
Mhm.
We'll take it all.
Mhm. That was a good one.
Well, that was great. Thank you, Chat GPT. Don't know that we'll ask you back again. We might have to find a different generator that
You're
doesn't.
gonna have to up your game, chat GPT.
Yeah.
We're going to find chat XXX. We're gonna find.
There's got to
Mhm.
be, right? That's got to be a thing. And listen, it's the time of year. Let's send out some Galentines and Valentines to people. Do you guys want to do that?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now we have some pre-made cards if you guys want to pull that out, or if someone took the time and wrote personalized custom ones.
If
That's
somebody
great too.
misunderstood the late night assignment and was up super late trying to be creative,
Yeah, you prepared way too much for this.
Googling like crazy.
Well, then in that case, then you should start us off because I feel like you're going to set the bar.
Okay. I got real deep into the roses are red trope.
Okay.
And I want to start out. I'm not going to say who this one goes to because it'll be obvious
Okay.
within the card. Okay. Roses are red. Rubies are too. Tubi, you saved Wynonna Earp. We fucking love you.
Here, here.
Spot on.
Mm.
That's pretty
Love it.
good.
All right. I got one.
Please.
I'm going to send this one to Kelly Clarkson.
Oh, that's great.
Oh,
I'm going to pick one here from our cards. It's going to say, "You're one in a melon. You've got my heart in a squeeze
Oh.
since 2002." That's all.
bravo.
Hey guys, I have one. You're the peanut butter to my jelly, the marshmallow to my hot cocoa, and the cutest part of my day. Happy Valentine's to my sweetest cuddle buddy, Tubi.
Oh,
Yay!
Tubi!
I'm gonna cuddle up with Tubi,
Mm-hmm.
with some hot cocoa.
Tubi and chill.
Yes, hashtag Tubi and chill.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm, mhm.
Tubi and no chill.
Mm.
Ooh.
Mm.
Mm.
Put it on his
Mm.
shirt. I get it. I said it first.
Wendy, did you got one?
I didn't get that was what we were doing.
What did you
It
think we
was-
were doing? Do what you thought we were gonna do.
I just thought we were just sending out little random Valentines to
then
people.
that's what we're-
I didn't know we were
yeah.
using these fun little things that were all like,
You don't have
Valentine.
to. You can go.
Well,
You
let
can go
me-
off book.
No, let me just think. Y'all go ahead.
Oh boy.
And you want to do one while Wendy thinks?
Oh, okay. This one is for one of my best friends and podcast co-host Casey.
Mm.
Casey, I hope you're listening. Roses are red, violets are blue. I refuse to do the TikTok poop cleanse with you.
Mm.
Oh, that's so romantic.
Aw.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
It's real
Very sweet.
heartfelt.
It's very sweet.
Okay. This one goes out to two people, actually.
Oh.
Two of my favorites. Amy Poehler and Tina Fey.
Mhm.
Oh, good, good.
And I'm going to use this one. Love is like a fart. If you force it, it's probably crap. Luckily, ours is pure magic. That's all.
That's funny. Okay, I'll do one. Of course, I got to send a Valentine to Amy Acker.
Of course.
And I'm going to go with "You're one in a melon. and you've
Oh.
got my heart in the squeeze.
Wendy,
Tara-
Wendy,
Tara did that
have
one.
you been listening to the podcast?
No.
I already sent you. No, you admit it. You just said no.
No.
Like I don't listen, not even while
Look,
recording.
I'm stealing it.
Wendy,
What?
I sent that one to Kelly Clarkson.
Well, I'm also sending it to my
Okay.
person. We can
That's fine.
share.
That's
'Cause
fine.
it's melon and it's a produce joke.
Said no,
Inside
no.
joke. I'm using melon.
Okay.
Go ahead.
It's a produce joke.
It's our produce. It's our produce
Inside.
department
That's all
joke.
the difference.
Inside produce joke.
He's my produce department buddy. Anyway,
Well,
go
then
ahead.
you can make that something. Say
Let her take
you're the department to my produce.
That makes no sense. Okay, I'll be better. I'll do better. Go ahead.
All right, I have one. This is to Gillian Anderson.
Oh,
You're one in a melon. You've got my heart in a squeeze. Oh, classic.
okay. I'm gonna send a Valentine's to the Texas Rangers.
Oh,
Say
shit.
you knocked my heart right out of the park.
Oh,
That's dumb, but
Aw,
wow! I love it.
it's
There you go.
perfect.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah, Anne, what do you got?
Okay. This one is for Nicole Hott.
Nice.
Mhm.
Okay. The character. This is not for Cat Burrell.
Okay.
Okay. Nicole
Okay.
Hott.
Good. Thanks for clarifying.
Roses are red. Charlie Brown loves peppermint patty. Nicole, you can be my baby daddy.
Oh,
That's pretty good.
that's right.
Wow. Anne, you put some time into these.
Yeah, I did.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The three of us are just reading the
I
same.
feel woefully unprepared.
Ah,
Oh boy.
Lucy, come here. Come here. Come say hi.
Lucy.
Oh.
I also have this. I have so many. I have this one. It's not. Oh, this one is roses are red. Roses are red. Foxes are. This is for Wynonna, the
Okay.
character.
Mhm,
Roses are
mhm.
red. Foxes are clever. I like your butt. Let me touch it forever.
Oh.
That's pretty good. I'm going to send one out to my co-hosts, Wendy and Tara, and sometimes Anne.
Okay.
Our love story is an epic adventure. Ready for the next chapter? Wishing you a Valentine's Day filled with excitement and passion.
Wow.
Aw.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I've got one I just made up. It's not about melons. This one goes out to Ellen Pompeo,
Oh.
Meredith Grey herself. I just wrote it on this napkin just now. It came to me.
Oh, she had a vision.
Roses are red. Lexi is dead.
That's awesome.
There's been lots of tears, but an amazing 20 years.
Oh, pretty good.
That's good.
Love.
Just
Great.
came to her.
Your girlfriend
just like
Tara just
that.
came to me.
Your girlfriend Tara.
Anyone else? Anne, any more you got up your
I
sleeve
have
there?
one for Waverly Earp.
Okay.
Right.
Roses are red. Apples are too. If we were in purgatory, I'd totally go down on you.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Okay.
I had to get it spicy.
That GP whatever would
Got
not have written
nothing.
that one.
Mm-mm.
Oh my.
Wow.
I worked so hard on the spicy
Oh,
Valentine's.
you worked too hard. Oh, I mean, that was pretty good.
I'm writing one. I'm writing one right now.
Good for you. I'm so impressed.
I saw this one,
The
but I didn't
words
have
are
anyone to
just
give it to.
Okay.
It just said,
blowing out.
I would love, it had a chili pepper on the front. And it said, I would love to get jalapeno pants.
That's adorable.
Mm,
That's really cute.
okay.
You got it, Tara?
Hold on. Hold
Okay.
on.
Great.
Give me a minute. Can edit this
I-
out if you guys don't have any filler.
You're one in a melon.
One
One
in a
in a
melon.
melon.
One in a melon. One in the melons.
I wanted to send one to Lucy and Renee, but I don't have a good thing to say. Oh, that rhymed. Roses are red, violets are blue. Wine is cheaper than dinner for two. I like that.
Cute.
To you, Lucy and Renee.
Roses are okay. Violets are fine. You be the 6 and I'll be the 9.
These are very good.
Here's one I
spicy.
found. This is for Will Smith.
Oh.
Roses are red. Orchids are rare. You're moving with your aunt and uncle in Bel Air.
That was good. I thought it was gonna be a slap joke or something.
No.
You're writing a whole poem.
Yeah.
The poem.
Nice.
On a napkin.
I'm basically freaking Emily Dickinson right now.
Apparently.
Up in here.
I like you like I like my salsa, thick and spicy.
Okay, hold on. All right, I got to read this back to myself here.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Happy Valentine's Day. I'll give you the V later.
Damn.
Roses are red. The Hulk is green. I'd totally smash you if you know what I mean.
They're all very spicy.
I changed my mind. Tara's writing a novel.
I know, it's like an epic poem.
All right,
Like-
is this going to be it?
Like the Odyssey.
I
I think let's
I
this is the
think this is
closer.
a great
Bring us home,
ending note
bring us
right
home,
here.
Tara.
Bring us home,
All right,
Tara.
hold on. I
Let's
got to
go.
cross some stuff out that
You are known for your
changed.
storytelling.
No, she's editing.
Okay, hold on. I got to rewrite this.
Rewrites.
Okay, I think I'm ready.
Oh, great. This is exciting.
Might not get the rhythm right, but
It's okay. It's gonna be like a slam poem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the thought that counts.
roses can be so many colors. And we love our listeners more than all others.
Aw.
Their greatness can't be contained to mere words. We love you. We thank you. Love your shirts. That's it.
Shirts for life.
Very nice. Very nice.
Shirts for life.
Shirts for life. Oh, well done, Tara. Thank
Thank
you
you.
for that.
Try that. Suck it.
I
Chat.
just I expected
GPT.
it to be longer.
Oh, jeez. Oh my God.
I mean, I didn't want to say it. I was thinking it.
Terry, look, you're just used to the chat bot
20 minutes.
I
pumping
thought you were
out
gonna
these
get a scroll
shitty-
out.
No, I could probably write another verse with things
No, I think
You
it's
know?
perfect. I think it's
Okay.
perfect.
We love you just the way you are.
Perfect.
chat bot makes everything seem like it's got to have 5 verses full of nothing.
No,
You
no,
forgot to
no.
use the word anchor.
Yes.
Or
And
realm.
Realm.
I
in
did
the
steal
realm.
sherd from it, I guess.
Oh, sure. I demand to live that down immediately.
No, it's never leaving.
I think that about wraps up our Galentine's Day special. Boy, is this a thick sode, as they say.
2 eps in 1.
Pretty good, right? I
The
mean,
Grammys, the Valentines, with little grades in the middle.
Become one. Come on, guys. Little spice.
I love
Spice
it. Little
Girls.
spice. Anytime.
So
So
is
yeah,
that
Anne,
it?
that's it.
What?
Anne, thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Always a pleasure. Never a chore.
I
You would
feel like
just be
everything.
a
It's gonna
boat
be a rhyme.
adrift
Oh, yeah.
without me as anchor.
It's true. We're
Flailing
just-
around.
I feel like everything we say, like I'm expecting a rhyme. Like the next person would just go around the circle.
Yeah.
Has to rhyme. That'd be fun. That'd be
Okay.
kinda fun. We don't need the chat bot. We can do it ourselves.
I'll
Wendy?
start orange.
No, you have to say
No,
a
that's
line. No, this could go on for 3 more hours.
Hey,
Yeah,
I
that's
asked
cut it
I
off.
asked the AI here if that was a good episode we just did, and it says based on the meeting transcript, it's not clear whether the episode was considered good or not. The conversation mainly revolves around the participants discussing and sharing a poem they wrote. There is no specific mention or evaluation of the episode's quality. Therefore, the meeting does not provide information to determine whether it was a good episode or not. So the AI's that's
Hey,
it's
a
not
dick.
for-
Hey AI, fuck you.
Yeah.
Oh,
I said,
oh.
Get
I
out of
hit-
here.
I told it to catch me up and it said, The meeting transcript consists of a conversation between Tara, Kat Crimmins, Ann Hicks-Bleecker, and Wendy Woody. They discuss various topics, including Valentine's Day, podcast reviews, and creating Valentine's Day cards. The conversation is lighthearted and filled with humor. However, there's no specific agenda or
dare
action
you.
items discussed in the meeting.
How dare
That's
you.
about right.
We have a rundown.
I'm
It
looking at
might
the
get updated
agenda
during the
right
show.
now.
It's a living document. Wow.
However, there seems
This-
to be no agenda. It's off the rails.
This AI has very high standards.
Apparently.
Damn. We just got roasted.
Wow. Fuck
What does
you,
AI know?
Mm.
We're on Twitter, though.
That's good.
Not podcast with 1D.
And Facebook and Instagram at She Nerds Out Podcast.
We have a website, shenerdsout.com. You can look at some merch and maybe buy it. You can send us a beer, be like Liz in LA. You can send us a beer. Leave us a voicemail like Jackie and Buster. Or you can also go to our you can't go to it, but you can send a mail to our Gmail account. It's shenerdsout@gmail.com. Reach out. Say
Or go
hello.
and leave that 100th review.
Yes, please.
saying
Someone has
what
to.
a
If you what can we
what is
offer?
it?
What's
A
the
spank? Or
Yeah,
a delightful spank.
delightful
Yeah.
spank?
A virtual spank.
What can
Mhm.
we offer
Bend
someone?
over
Like,
for
what's
a
the
virtual
incentive if somebody
spank.
does this?
Also, you could send a dirty card in the mail
Oh,
to
yes.
Nerd Nerds
Mhm.
Out.
No, no, no,
Write a poem in it.
No.
Nerd Nerds Out.
not any
P.O.
of that.
Box 6732, Burbank, California, 91510.
Inaccurate.
No
You can
nudes.
send cold
No
hard
nudes.
cash, whatever.
Oh,
No
all
nudes.
right.
Yeah, some baked goods.
Mm.
You can find me on Twitter at Why Not P.
Yes, Casey and Ann are back.
Well, for that one anyway. But
Well,
we'll try to do more.
of course, you have to do more.
Hopefully.
Thanks
Okay.
again. Thanks, Ann. You're the best.
Thanks, Anne.
Happy
Thanks
Galentine's
for
Day.
joining us.
I love you all.
Love you.
Happy Galentine's Day
Mm.
to you all.
To you.
All right. Well, I guess we'll see you next time for the post Galentine's Day show. And until that time, Sherd Nerds out.
No.
She nerds out. We're girls that like girls that like nerdy things. Nerdy things.
No.
I gotta go shird, y'all.
No. This is not a thing.
Totally.
Not becoming a thing.
It's Kevin. There he is.
Hey, Kevin!